初回登録などで豪華商品が当たる実りの秋をプレゼント。
Okie dokie. Hi. This is my first time streaming on YouTube, so I have no idea what I'm doing. Hopefully it looks okay. Oh my god, everything's falling. Okay. Good morning. It's 10 a.m. for me. I usually am not awake and moving at this time. Does it sound okay? Does it look okay? Hi, welcome in. You know what's not working? The YouTube thing, the YouTube chat is not working on screen? Why? Now why is that? It should be there. That's okay. Anyways, hello. Thank you. I'm also excited to reveal the new model. It looks so good. It's a PNG. Good morning. Okay, let me know if like the sound, the music is too loud or anything. Dude, last night I was like researching how do I stream to YouTube? How do I make it look good on YouTube? Because my specs and my internet are not very good. So I'm like, how do I get like the best resolution while also working with what I have? And I have an issue where on my OBS, it looks good, like it looks clean. But then when I go and review myself on like live on Twitch or YouTube, I'm like, ooh, crunchy. Crunchy, crunchy. But it's alright. I hope you don't mind the scuff. Oh, there it is! There's YouTube chat. I guess it takes a while to load in. And you guys are so far to the corner. Hold on. There. I don't know why it took so long to load in. Okay. So the plan today is we're just gonna chill for a bit, and I thought, you know, 1 year of me, 1 year of doing this, that I feel like we should do something special and go down memory lane. So we are going to look at my oldest videos. The videos that I have forgotten that I made, like a year ago. I don't even remember the person I was a year ago. Scared. Not knowing anything. Like a month into living in Japan. Oh, I was a nervous wreck. So we are going to do that. I had to take my headphones out because I'm not good with like speaking while listening to music. But I think we'll be okay. Alright. So if we move over to that screen. Boink. And I'm gonna cut the music. I should have done that earlier. There. And I'm gonna move OBS over here. I have 2 monitors now, too! This is my first time streaming with 2 monitors. Like, I'm looking over here, and I'm looking here. Looking over here, looking over here. Amazing. Alright. So I thought we would start with like... Oh, you can't see my cursor. We would start with my very first video that I ever uploaded. 11 months ago. It should be a year. Happy anniversary! Thank you! Thank you! And thank you for coming out and celebrating with me. I'm excited. So I haven't watched any of these videos since I made them. So it's been like a year. It's been a full year. This says 11 months, but I know that I uploaded my first video on October 7th, 2022. So all of these are basically a year old with, you know, not the best amount of views. And then after that, we kind of will get into like the time I started making actual content, like actual long form content and learning how to use programs and all that stuff. So we'll check some of these out. All right, let's, I'm embarrassed. I don't want to watch it because I know it's bad. I know it's bad. Okay. Okay.
Interested in learning about yokai? Here are some great places to start. 1. Read the classics. The creation of yokai is often in relation to major historical events, so read—
Wait, I sound so like happy. I sound so like light voice. Like my voice is so high. Why? I mean, given I just woke up, so my voice is like a little bit lower than usual, but I never talk like that.
Reading things like the Kojiki, Heike Monogatari, Genji Monogatari, and so on will give you a lot of context for why things exist. 2. Read the Legends of Tono, Kaidan, and other folklore-based anthologies.
Okay.
You can find a wide range of creepy, silly, and sad tales about ghosts, animal spirits, and trickster demons in these. 3. Use online databases.
I love
Yokai.com is
that-
a great place to find many—
1, I love how this is formatted as a TikTok because it was a TikTok, except it's 1 minute long. So on YouTube it doesn't become a short because a short is to be under 60 seconds. So it's just formatted like this on screen. Oh, it's so bad. At this time, I clearly didn't know how either of them worked, you know? Oh wait, hold on. Now YouTube chat on screen is like way pushed to the corner. Why? How come? Did that fix it? I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna do it like that. I guess, okay, whatever. Anyways.
lesser known yokai, and it's free to access. There's a Patreon that supports the guy who runs it, so if you like, consider donating. There are also many online
An
museum
ad?
databases, hyakumonogatari.com, Nichibunken, JSTOR, and local Japanese news articles that can show you cool things. The entire Hyaki Yagyo scroll is right there online in high definition, like, come on.
Wow. I clearly scripted this, and you know, this is at a time where I didn't have like YouTuber voice, I guess, you know, where you're like the Mr. Beast, really hyper in your face. But then I put like, what was it? Like, come on?
Definition, like, come on.
But I didn't do YouTuber voice. It just sounds like I'm reading off of the script. What was the point of adding it then?
4. Play yokai-related games.
Oh, it's
My
so
favorite
bad.
is Hamachi, as many events are based around real legends, and each shikigami has a short description of their story. There's also games like Neo, Yokai Watch, Okami, and even some dating sims that involve popular yokai. There's also tons of anime and manga series that dive into the world of yokai, so you might as well make learning entertaining. And 5, of course, check out YouTube, podcasts, and other TikTok creators. There are many accounts dedicated to sharing yokai.
I love how grainy I become here. Like, I know this is green screen and it's a Vroid model, so it's not gonna look good, but still. Happy first year anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. I feel old now. I feel like I should have quit before this. Because usually my ADHD doesn't allow me to have long-running obsessions, especially when I put in the amount of work I do for video editing, but I still enjoy it, and I'm still here. Isn't that insane? I don't know. We might make it to year 2. We might not. I'm hoping we make it to year 2, but you know what? This is a pretty big feat for me. And also, the fact that I have more than 100 subs is also a really big feat for me. I was expecting like 10 subs in a whole year. Like, I really was not expecting much, especially when this is how I started out. Like, Vroid model that I made in 5 minutes, not knowing how to use any video editor. Like, I use DaVinci, and when you first open DaVinci, it's like, what the hell is going on? There is nothing that like tells you how to run DaVinci. Like, if you use CapCut, it goes, you want to take this clip? Okay, we'll move it here. You want to add a filter? We'll do this. It's all perfectly lined up for you. Not DaVinci. And me, I am like tech unsavvy. I am tech stupid. I am tech backwards. So the fact that I went from this, where it's not even formatted into correct YouTube video fashion, to like where I am now is like, insane. Almost 5K now. I know. And I have to feel like I feel like I have to do something for 5K because 5K is a pretty big like milestone. So let me know, what should I do for 5K? I'll do more walking streams. I can do another vlog. I can do something special, but I'd have like no plans for it, even though I probably should by now. Yeah, okay.
Yokai and Japanese history that will likely go way more into detail than I will.
Yep.
Enjoy!
Yep. Wow. Perfect. Awesome. Honestly, for a very first video, for a first try, the fact that I scripted it and the fact that I like knew how to do OBS to film all of these background shots, kind of a good start. I mean, I wouldn't expected myself to do anything amazing, but the fact that I could figure out how to do this was nice. And none of the pictures are blurry, which is nice. Except for myself. The most important part, it was blurry. But also me being like this tiny little thing on the side. This is from watching Kanae from Nichisanji JP. He would always do this. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do that. And then I ended up not doing that for the rest of time. So if we go back and watch another one. I remember catching your first Twitch stream. My first Twitch stream was December 31st, 2022, 11 p.m. to midnight. So you were not there because the only person there was my design reference mama. They were there because we were friends before that. And it was me going, I'm gonna play rhythm games for an hour and not know how to work Twitch mobile. Because Twitch mobile, there's a thing where you have to click on a little button for chat and chat will pop up on screen. Except the problem with that is that, I don't know if it's still like that, but at the time, you would do that on your screen and Twitch was capturing your screen. So the whole audience would be able to see you open your Twitch chat. I know, nobody was there. That was like the moment where I was like, I'm gonna be a VTuber. I'm going to put my effort into VTubing and not just, because I did these very sporadically. Because I did 2 in October. It looks like 3 in November. 3 in December. And then this must be January. Yeah, because I was not uploading a lot when I first started. It was a Genshin stream. It was. So that is actually something we can revisit. Because it's I uploaded a video of it, and then I took it down after a while, but it's still on my channel, so we could watch it as like a hidden bonus of baby Lycoris. I don't know if I want to watch all of these, because these are just like 1-minute shorts, all formatted incorrectly. But I guess we can watch one. I can show you the one where I learned how to edit DaVinci keyframes, and that was like a mind-blowing experience. Like I went from flat images to keyframes.
I went to Sendai for winter break, so today let's talk about the 2 yokai that originated in Sendai or Miyagi Prefecture. First is the Tantan Kororin. Its name is possibly onomatopoeia for the sound of rolling persimmons that drop to the ground.
Look at that! My first keyframe! I watched like 7 tutorials to figure out how to do it. Right here?
Persimmons that drop to the ground. This yokai is a persimmon tree that grew so old it developed a spirit, showing itself as a giant monk with a persimmon for a head. They are said to appear when ripe persimmons are not picked and instead drop to the ground. They pick them up and put them in their robes and begin to walk around, dropping persimmons until they run out.
Wait, this is also when I figured out that I could do like a blur background. So last time, or in the previous ones, it was just like black. But this one, I learned how to do background filter blur, Gaussian blur, and I learned how to do keyframes. This was a major upgrade for me.
Robes and begin to walk around, dropping persimmons until
oh my
they run
god.
out.
Look at that. That's
Once
also
they finish
keyframe.
Their trek, they return
oh
to
my
their
gosh, look at that.
Vanish.
Look at that. Oh my god.
And just little weird things that people tend
Special
to avoid.
effects master.
The next is the Lantern Boy or Chochin Kozo, not to be confused with the Chochin Obake, which are
I was going ham on those zoom-ins.
The Chochin Kozo appears as a little monk boy who carries a red lantern late at night. They are said to only appear at places where gruesome crimes took place, often when it's raining. It is
Wait, look at this.
They are related to the regrets and anger left by the murder victims. They look like normal young boys, so if a passerby walks by without noticing the difference, the Chochin Kozo is known to run up from behind and surpass them.
What?
Only to stare back with their bright red face. Again,
it's so bad. Like, looking at it now, it's so bad. But at the time, I was like, I am a master at Da Vinci. You can just call me Leonardo at this point. Yeah, you can just call me Leonardo at this point. That's Da Vinci's name. Happy 1 year. Thank you. Thank you for the $5. Yay. Thank you. And then there's... Wait. I want to replay that part again, though. That, like... It's a transition that you, like, blur it. And then it's just the same picture again.
Run up from behind and surpass them.
What was the point of that transition, then?
To stare back with their bright red face.
Oh, it's so
Again,
bad.
They are reported to be dangerous, just very, very creepy. So,
But look, I'm not... My green screen's working better now. I learned how to better chroma key it out. So I'm not blurry anymore. We're upgrading! Oh my god. And I used to use this background all the time. I would still kind of use... you know what? I would use it again. It's just that... I don't remember the source. If I could find it again, I would use it.
Sendai was fun.
That last keyframe, though. Yo! Lycoris was popping off. Congrats on 1 year. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so happy that I made it this far. Oh my god, baby Lycoris was going off. You know what's funny? This yokai short, like, obviously it didn't do anything on YouTube, but on TikTok, it's one of my most viewed yokai shorts. And I think it was just because how it's related to Genshin, because I used the Genshin hashtag. Wow. Amazing. And then January, like early January, I made this video. And honestly, at the time, I was not intending to make long form videos. I saw an opportunity and I took it. And I was like, you know what, this is gonna be a one-time thing. It's gonna be fun for me. And then it hit like a couple hundred views within like a week. Which to me, at the time, when I was doing like 20 views forever, that was a lot. And I was like, whoa, shit, I might as well do that. So this is the reason why I switched to long form content. So we're gonna watch that. I haven't watched this since I made it, honestly. Or I had to take a clip out of it for a recent video, but that's about it. Oh no. Why is it not loading? Hello? Hello? Why is it not loading? Did my internet die? No. Oh shit, why? Is it just this video? I wanted to watch it. No! No! You not got internet! Are you serious? Alright, what if we choose a different video? It's just that video! What's going on with you? What am I doing? Okay, I guess we can't go down memory lane where I wanted to show you the video that like started it all. But you can go and watch it on your own time. It's kind of nothing new. It's basically experiences on Twitter that everybody has as a VTuber. It's just I put it in a video form. That's it. But that was the video that like VTuber Senpai took the video, put it in his Discord announcements like tab, and then at everyone. So like 10,000 people were added to watch that video. And then I got invited to that server and I was like, what the hell is happening? Specifically considering I was like only getting into the VTuber scene, like hardcore, for basically half a month when that happened. I was like, what? Imagine the fate, like I'm emoting right now, but imagine the kid with his mouth open wide and his eyes open wide going with his hands on his head. That was my expression. Like that was how I was when I found out. And I was like, you know what? I guess this is how it's gonna be. This is the type of creator I am now. I'm a sellout. I'm a fraud. Okay. My voice is already gone. Okay. So this one was like one of the reasons. Yeah, January 9th this came out. January 9th. Dude. This video, I think, was like my first one where I was like, okay, I don't know what I want to do, but I want to do long form. So I guess I can talk about Japanese because I just moved to Japan, which is kind of insane. I also think I made a mistake in this video. I don't think anybody caught it though.
I can't speak Japanese! But that's okay. Are you on that Japanese grind as your 2023 New Year's resolution? Or maybe you've been learning for a few months or years now and haven't made much progress? Well, look no further. Actually, you should keep looking up other tips after this, but watch this first.
Look at me with that editing. That was revolutionary for me. That was like probably 30 minutes of work because I couldn't do it really fast. That was for sure 30 minutes of work.
I have 4 great tips to improve your Japanese writing,
reading, it's not even a joke.
And speaking while engaging in fun content you already enjoy. VTubers.
Wow.
A little context about me is that I've been learning Japanese in an academic setting since middle school and graduated college with a bachelor's in Japanese. And now I am currently living and working in Japan. So if anyone knows anything about how long and difficult it is to learn a second language while being completely uninspired to self-study, I'm the yokai to ask. But ever since—
I love how I just like casually give away so much information about myself. I didn't pre-watch this, but like I'm open to sharing that much. But also, Lycoris, sweetie, you're an idiot. Don't just say that.
Since I got into VTubers around 2020,
oh my God,
my Japanese has improved dramatically through the application of even minor real-world usage. Here's how. Tip 1. This may come as a no-brainer, but watch Japanese VTubers. You may already know some from clips like the famous Usada Pekora laugh, Kagami Hayato being a metalhead with Ike Evelyn, and Kanae for being, well, Kanae.
Kanae. I remember that joke.
If you're still at the early stages of learning Japanese, don't feel like it's too hard for you. Watch clips with subtitles and really focus on certain words. Streamers use a set of internet terms that you don't really find anywhere else, but it can be a good way to pick up on fun vocabulary, which will eventually spread out into grammar and useful daily language.
I feel like this is where I started to pick up a little bit of like YouTuber voice. Clearly, I'm still very not like good at emoting, but my voice is not fakishly high. Fakishly? You know? Freakily high. But I'm getting more of like a me. Like that sounds like me, right? I don't know, for you guys, it might sound like we're the same voice, but to me, it sounds like that's me. Not just blandly reading off of a script. But this was with my old mic. I was using like a $30 microphone from Amazon. Really, really shit quality. But I made it sound good in OBS. Like, can you tell that this is 2 different microphones? Because to me, I can, because some sounds I can hear like a reverberation. Because I was using a pop filter that wasn't actually a pop filter. It just made it sound grainy. Like now I use a Yeti, so it sounds good. But it's so weird to go back and hear like the exact moments I've made upgrades for myself or the exact moments I figured out how to do something. Because when I went to the zoom in and where is it? Whatever, somewhere over here, I did the zoom in and it went dark. That was for sure something I tried for the very first time, realized I could do it, and then I used it multiple times since in other videos. I think one video I used it like 3 times.
In fact, you probably have already picked up on the words like totsumachi, oshi, zatsudan, and slang like donmai and otsukare. People use these words all the time. and you're in fact learning Japanese if you understand them. Of course, this isn't the end goal. If you can understand a good amount of spoken Japanese, but it may be a little bit too fast for you, try hopping into a live stream and listening to the conversation, and then look at chat to see if anyone's live translating it into English. If what they're translating is the same as what you are understanding, congrats! You're practicing Japanese. Make note of anything
I can hear the bad mic
on a piece of paper or a Word document and search it up later. I've come to find out that the more I make mistakes or not know something while facing real-world consequences, being getting lost during
I did it again. I knew I would do it again.
I tend to hold on to it longer than if I were to study flashcards or vocab from Genki or Tobira. Personally, I think listening comprehension is the most important part of learning a language. You can learn to write and memorize vocab all you want, but if you can't understand what someone is asking you in the moment, there's no way you can respond.
I love the lack of editing, you know.
Now, if you want to take a step further than
wait.
You in the moment, there's no way you can respond. Tip 2. Now, if you want to take
Why didn't I re-record? You can hear my my vocal fry. Now. Why? I could have just re-recorded that line, but I didn't. I mean, I see it as a joke now in like the videos that I do now that are less like commentary videos. I keep those in because it's funny. Like in my past stream when I was editing a video 2 weeks ago, last week, I kept that in because 1, I didn't want to re-record the whole script, and 2, it's funny. But this one, I wasn't trying to be funny. I could have just re-recorded that shit. Wait, I want to hear it again. Happy anniversary. Thank you. We're going back and watching all of my old videos. This is from January 9th. Ah, how insane.
Someone is asking you in the moment.
Let's hear it one more time. It's
There's
funny.
no way you can respond. Tip 2. Now, if you want to take a step further than listening and understanding, try becoming a live translator or clipper. Sometimes when learning a language, you get to a point where you don't have to translate.
I didn't know how to do anything, huh? It was just video of me talking.
You can simply understand what they're saying. However, I think it is good practice to really hunker down
it's
and
just
be
me
able
talking.
To accurately select the words in
it's just
English
me talking?
that represents a Japanese phrase you're hearing. A lot of Japanese is vague and have very
7
different
minutes
meanings.
of just
For
me
example,
talking on
yabak
screen?
Japanese. Tip 3. If you're at a point where understanding is self-studying will, since you can put it to use, it might be intimidating at first, but once you get chatting and we had a mutual understanding and being patient with each other and providing hints. Those are my 4 tips, and these tips too
Y'all
hard
watch
for you,
this?
then let me know in the comments.
Why does this have 1,000? You can't see it on screen. I have 1,000 views on this. Why? 7 minutes of just this Viroid talking? Jeez. Okay. Not gonna do that again. Well, I haven't done that in a long time, but that's interesting how I even managed to get views on 7 minutes of me blabbing. Oh, look at this.
Focus on while enjoying VTubers. That's all for me for this video. If you like my content, please like and subscribe. Also follow my other socials.
Well, no way. Can I watch this? It's still suggested. This is hidden on my channel. You can't find it if you just scroll my videos. Can I still watch it like this?
I'm not even good.
I can! You can! That's like the only public way to be able to find a link to this. This is unlisted. That's crazy. I was gonna show this anyway, but like, the fact that that's the only possible way for someone to find that video is great. That's wonderful. You couldn't tell those minor mistakes? I figured most people won't. It's just that it's like me, I notice when my vocal fry or when I have like a voice crack. I don't know. My voice cracks are kind of funny because I'll just crack in the middle of a sentence, middle of a word, and keep going. And sometimes they're like really obvious. Like when I'm in class and I'm trying to speak in a loud voice, whenever I shout in class to get everybody to pay attention, they're like, they you know, they don't say anything. Like my kids don't say anything, but I can tell some of them were like, that was a voice crack. Because I don't know why. I guess I just don't talk enough that my vocal cords aren't prepared for talking a lot or loudly. So I'll talk and I go in the middle of the sentence. Oh, that's so weird. And sometimes I don't even notice. Like, clearly in the recording, I didn't notice that that happened, even when I listened back, because it's so normal to me. But now that I see it in videos, like, you can just record the line. It's fine. Okay, this is 30 minutes. We're not going to watch this whole video, but this is... See, that was a voice crack. I heard it. This is probably, like, the first stream I did that was as a VTuber, like with a VTuber model on screen, playing a game. And I decided that I wanted to do a Genshin run where I was only going to do the starter characters. So no 5 stars, no banner pulls at all. And for some reason, I thought that would be good content. I don't know.
Good at Genshin, man. I don't know why I chose to do this. So
yep, okay, me too. I also don't know why I chose to do that. Okay, we're at the same... We understand each other. Okay. I realize I'm covering up my face. But, you know, we'd have to deal with it. Yeah, this was, like, the start when I realized I am not good at streaming video games.
Today, I am going to start a new Genshin account.
Yep.
What's with my model? What's happening? I am going to...
The voice cracks are insane!
So here are the rules. Ba-bam.
Same font.
So, in this playthrough, I will not roll on any banner except the Noelle standard banner because I count that as a starting character and I need a Geo character.
Okay.
I can roll on the weapons banner.
We're gonna skip a little bit.
I have taken so many friends' virginity.
What?
And I always tell...
What? What? What is the context for that? Why did I say that? You know why? This is a stream I had 0 people in chat, obviously. So I was just talking. I was just letting it rip. What are we talking about?
Shit. That scared me. I can at least aim in Genshin. I don't know why that missed. I'm telling you, it's that lag, man. It's that input lag. I think I said this already. I want to get as many achievements as possible. Which also means I'm going to need a second player to come in and help me unlock that Heart Island chest.
Oh!
Or as I like to call it, take my virginity.
Okay. Got it. Okay, we figured it out. So yeah, this was a joke about a year ago when I was really into Genshin. No, do not give me that emoji. Where there's this Heart Island in Genshin where you go with a partner. You have to have like a co-op game to do it with another player. And there's a heart on the ground made out of stones. And each person has to stand on each side of the heart. And then a chest will appear. And it only happens one time in one account. So what I would do is I would go with all my friends and we'd go and do that. And I'd be like, hey, what's your favorite Genshin ship? Or what's your favorite Genshin characters? So we'd do like, one person would be Lumi and one person would be Aether. And we'd go and be like, yay, twins, we're happy. And then we would do like Kaya and Diluc and we'd do that and be like, yay! So I would do that. I did it with like 5 or 6 people. And I guess I decided to call it losing your virginity, because losing your account virginity, because it only happens once. I don't know why I decided to say that. Why did I say that? Sure. Okay, we're gonna move on. This is what happens when you don't pre-watch your own videos.
So many friends virginity.
Okay, enough of that.
Streamer that you've seen just completely skip dialogue. I don't read. I'm actually illiterate.
Mm-hmm. True. I still am.
So her name is Jean. Like the pants. And I know that. But I call her John.
Yeah, I call her John.
Which sometimes comes out as John. But I say it in the French way, like Jean. So If you catch me slipping and I call her Jean, I'm not calling her John. I just am not calling her Jean. I refuse to call her a pants brand.
You know what? For someone who's streaming to 0 people, this is actually okay. You know, someone who's streaming for the very first time, on a laptop. This was on my laptop. Dude, I was sitting on the floor, on my kotatsu, on a laptop, with a $30 Amazon mic, no Ethernet cable. You know, I don't expect the quality to be good. Even now, with I'm all upgraded, I still don't expect my quality to be good. But this, as a starting out VTuber, honestly, not too bad. Clearly, I only clipped the parts of the stream where I was talking and making a joke, obviously. But that's me. Like, I'm not putting on a character, like, that's me. It was pretty watchable. It was pretty watchable, honestly. I'm proud of myself. Horrible gameplay, though.
When someone explains the tone to me, the majority of my friends are Chinese, like from China.
What am I talking about?
And so I've heard them try to teach me, like, ma, I can't do it.
And
there's no way I can speak correctly, even though I do try. So I can at least pronounce the words like Li Yue with like the YU sound.
This is stupid.
And I can't.
This is stupid. I'm talking about me trying to pronounce Genshin Chinese characters correctly. Because I had just gotten out of college and all my friends in college were Chinese. So I lived with Chinese people and I was like super into Chinese stuff at that time. So I was like, you know what? I could speak Chinese. I can't speak Chinese. I can't speak Chinese. I can pretend that I like understand a little bit because I can pick up key words because my friends would always speak it in front of me. But I don't know Chinese. Every journey begins with a single step. Pretty much. We were going with like nothing. We had nothing. Like even now, I literally just bought a ring light that I turned on specifically for today for the very first time. And I bought it like a week ago. And what else did I buy recently that I like desperately needed? Oh, I know what I bought. I have like a Daiso that I go to, and like the Daiso electronics section is actually based. So what I bought like this tiny little foldable chair. Like it looks like a lawn chair. And it's made out of plastic and it's pink, which is the most important part. It's pink. And then you can put your phone down on it and it holds the phone, except it only holds the phone in the horizontal way, not in the vertical way, which is stupid because the only way to read chat, especially if you're on Twitch, is if you do it vertical. But if I hold my phone up that way, the chair will fall down. So basically it's useless. And the only reason I have is because it's a pink tiny chair on my desk and it looks adorable. That and I bought these Daiso speakers for like $5 and they're really small speakers, but they work great because I have a really like audio processing disorder because of my ADHD where if I'm listening to something overlap with what I'm speaking to, because like if I put on the background music, for example, I can't speak while the background music is playing in my ears. So I take my headphones out for that. But when I have them on like stereo, that problem goes away because it's not directly in my brain hole. So it's like, woo, amazing. And it took me months to get this. The basic of the basic, months to get. I also probably don't have a good graphics card because my PC came pre-built for like $1,200. So whatever can fit in a $1,200 package is what I have. So that's why the stream quality is not very good. Okay. Also, welcome in, everybody. Hello.
I can read pinyin.
No, you can't read pinyin. Shut up.
Doesn't get annoying. Which is like the X Soleil and the Iluna one. I put in my audition thing. I'm an aspiring voice actor. And then wait. Like,
this part's actually kind of funny. I remember doing this. If you want to hear a story about me auditioning as for the Niji Sanji wave, as someone who had literally just started out streaming, this would be funny.
Sign me up to be a voice actor, I think.
Wait. Where does the clip start?
Basically immediately as I started playing the game.
Okay, wait, hold on. We'll watch this part.
We should probably
because I don't remember what I said, but I remember the experience. No. Shut up.
Sign me up to be a voice actor, I think. Did you know? Okay, this is kind of an embarrassing story, but I have been auditioning for every single Niji, EN, and Hololive audition since I got into VTubers in 2020.
That's true. I did.
And so when Sonny Briscoe, my man, first debuted, I was so like enraptured that he was such a competent VA that I was like, I want to put my efforts into being a VA and training my voice.
That worked, I'm sure.
Clearly that did not work out. And I don't think I even started trying. I was just like, I want to be a VA. So
I hate that I can predict myself.
Came out for the multi-group one, which is like the X Soleil and the Iluna one, I put in my audition thing, I'm an aspiring voice actor. And then I gave like a little, not even a portfolio. It was part of my 5-minute introduction video. And I was like, I want to be a voice actor and I'm really inspired to do this and that. And I voice acted the character I was playing as. Like at the time, I gotta be careful here. This one's a whooper flower. Yeah.
And I don't know if I'm gonna keep saying the joke, but I actually posted that on my channel. We can watch it later. The audition I was referring to, where I tried to pretend that I was a voice actor. Oh, it's not good. Oh, it's not actually. No, not this one. I'm talking about my second audition to Niji, where I was a Keating with like, I had a different Vroid model. That was the first Vroid model I ever made, but I lost that footage when I left college. So we don't have that audition, but I have my first Niji audition where I also tried to voice act, and it was, oh, very bad. Very low quality. Like, yeah. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I even decided to do any of my auditions.
Yeah, fuck that. No, not happening. So every time I audition, I make a new character to basically be. And so this is before I even thought about creating Lycoris Banashi. I was like, I'm going to be... Coincidentally, I was going to be the leader of all yokai.
Yeah, that was
so
my
cueing arc. I was still very
arc.
into the yokai thing and yokai lore. But I was going to be like a Keating. And I was going to be a 2 meters tall Keating. And that
blue
was
hair.
like my whole thing. And so I was going to be like all haughty and low voice and very not seductive. I wouldn't say seductive. I would never try.
I was trying to do a mommy voice.
Seductive when I know that it's not possible. But
oh my god,
trying to give off those vibes.
Was this the OG Lycoris that landed in the junkyard? No, I wouldn't call myself Lycoris. It was literally just a character I made specifically for the audition, because this was before I started my VTuber activities, and it was probably before I even developed the Lycoris brand. Like, if I'm remembering correctly, I started my channels June 2022. So anything before that, the audition must have happened before that, was just random characters I made up. Maybe. I don't remember. It's been so long. It's been so long.
And I had the worst
It was Princess something? No, that was the previous. That was like my earliest one. Princess Rosalia of the Rose Kingdom, I think, was my very first one. When I was in college, I was like a second year in college. Lockdown just started, so I was back at home, stuck in my room. The first Niji EN audition that I knew was happening, that was when I auditioned. I auditioned in my room on a laptop that had like an 4 or 5 processor, and we didn't have any like actual headphones because I was never like an Apple user, so I didn't have good headphones. So I asked my mom for one of those headphones that she would use for her lawyer meetings and stuff like that, like from 5 or 6 years prior. So they were dusty, they were old, they were shit. And I did that, and you could tell the quality was not good. And this was also before I knew about any free video editors. So we can find it. You know what? Let's find it. We can find it. I'll have to go on my studio page. Hold on. Let me find that. Because you can't watch it straight from my channel. So if I go to YouTube Studio... Oh god, I have to find it. No, I know what I did. I know what I did. It's in one of my most recent videos. Not most recent. It was in one of the videos that I made. About auditioning. So it's gotta be in one of the... It's this one. It's this one. Oh, yeah. So, as you can see... Oh, this was in February. So even then, it was only about like a month after where I showed... Yeah, okay. Alright. You know what? We'll do it. We'll go back and watch... We'll watch the thing I was talking about. My very first audition, where I was playing this character on the shitty laptop at home in lockdown. Age 19. No online digital experience to talk about.
Audition videos.
Okay.
I'm okay with showing these because I never had them actually open my videos.
Also, shout out old model.
And
Woo!
I have no plans to audition ever again.
That's also true.
Do keep in mind that you should
stop it, cringe bitch character. No.
Release your audition video to the public.
I hate being cringe. It's all I am.
Audition. Point blank. Period. I'm just an idiot. To get a sense of what each point is pertaining to, we are actually going to go back to second-year college student Lycoris running off of an i5 processor 2018 laptop in the middle of lockdown.
Look at me. I am so good at copying myself. I remember what I say. Actually, I don't remember what I say. But the fact that I could say the exact same thing as myself... Dude. Who are we? We're besties, I guess. This Lycoris, myself, and like 2019 Lycoris, we're all the same person. We know each other deeply. I don't know why it's so surprising that I can say the exact same things as myself. It's myself. Okay.
Good evening, peasants. I am Rowan Everellis, princess of the
Oh, it's so
Rose
quiet.
Kingdom. Well, I came from an alternate universe through a curse and ended up on Earth, so I guess I'm not really a princess anymore. Anyways, I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm 22 years old. I am 176 centimeters, which is 5'7" in feet. Coming to this Earth, I couldn't speak my native tongue of Rosarian anymore, so I had to learn English. Given my need to lay low in case assassins try to find me, I need to move around a lot, so
This was all one take, by the way. I decided that I was gonna do it all in one take. Because I thought what they wanted was like improv. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show them how good I am at improv. And what it actually sounds like is a shitty first take. Because I was doing everything off the rip. No plans. Just vibes. Oh my goodness is right. Wait, I'll get a screen while this plays. I'll get a screenshot of what they were seeing. Obviously, they never watched the video, but I'll show you what the video looked like.
Okay, hold on. As well. All right, so I thought, you know, you guys want to get to know me better. I'm auditioning to be an idol. I figured,
oh, it's me.
Why not answer some questions? Where's the worst smelling place you've been? Well, when I fell from falling through space into the intergalactic dimension portal, and I landed here on Earth, I fell directly into a trash pile.
Okay, hold on. You're gonna see some. It's gonna freeze for 1 second because I got a screenshot. Okay.
With this headset.
Okay, let's run through our checklist. First.
Okay, hold on. I gotta put this on OBS. You gotta see it. It's so bad. Hold on. Image. Oh, where is it? Where is it here? Oh, I put it on the wrong screen. Shit. I'm here. This is what they were seeing. They were seeing this the whole time. There was a watermark over the entire video the whole time. Not only that, you can tell the graphics are not very good. You know why? Because I decided that it would be very cool if I made my own graphics. So I made my own graphics. Oh my god, my tummy just growled. So, this is what we were working with back in 2020. 2021? 2020? I don't remember. But, it's painful, but in an admirable way. Oh, the trade's coming! Woo! I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it? Let's go. I messed with my audio settings a little bit, so usually you can't hear the train anymore, but it comes. We're gonna hear it a couple times this stream. You're a champ for letting this audition fly. Hey, when you're a delusional, like, 19-year-old who wants to get into this big thing that you have no experience over, you've never researched anything about it, you just saw, like, Gaogura, you just saw... This was before Luxium, so you saw a Lyra debut, and you're like, I could do that. You cannot do that, babe. You can't. Yeah, okay. I don't want to watch the rest of it anymore. But that was my very first audition. I had a second one, and then I had a third one. So my third one was when I started. My third one I did basically at... It must have been January. I'm sure they had another opening in January. This was after Luxium debuted. This was going to be Illuna. I applied for the Illuna wave. So this one is not as terrible, I think. I think. But this is also still me just starting out. I had probably done 3 of those Genshin streams, and that's all I had under my belt.
Regardless.
Okay.
So listen carefully. Go through that checklist again. Hi, I'm Lycoris Banashi, your local historian and folklore enthusiast. I'm a spider lily Tsukumogami yokai, born from the blood of fallen warriors during the Genpei Wars. Seeing bloodshed and fear, I decided to help the world by spreading knowledge of Japanese history and introducing my fellow yokai friends so as to decrease the mortal fear of the unknown.
Let's go.
Just before stream.
Let's go. My first clip.
I got my Christmas present. I was just starting to get ready for stream. Oh, you can't see because I have rules in this way.
My very first clip of myself. Hold on. Hush. This was my very first clip. I was doing a Genshin stream, and I got a birthday present like 2 months after my birthday, because of the shipping and all that. And for me, who was doing it completely unplanned, and I was all shaken up because, you know, streaming for like the second time is pretty scary. You get nervous. So when that happened and it broke like the tone I set for myself, the hype I had in my heart to stream, it was like, this is the funniest moment of my life. And everybody who's going to see this video is also going to think this is the funniest moment that I have ever made. When clearly it's nothing. It's stupid. But I put this in my audition video because it was like, this is raw. This is raw me. And I don't know why. I don't know why.
For my very first stream ever.
Oh, it's my first stream. My first Genshin stream. That's why I was so psyched up. Stupid. Really bad.
And I get a door, you know, ding dong at the door. And I'm like, oh shit, what's happened? Turns out my dad sent me a Christmas/birthday present.
It goes on for so long.
All the way from the States to Japan.
Wow.
And it finally came here.
Wow.
What is it? Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
Do you treat Mondstadt as your home base?
No.
Like, when you log out, do you teleport to Mondstadt?
No.
Because I've heard a lot of people say Mondstadt is their home. If I had to choose my home, it would not be Mondstadt. It's a little puddle. It's a rock and a little puddle. I already lived on a rock and a little puddle before. Don't need to do it in a game too.
I love how in my audition video, I'm like, you know what? Let's dox myself. Whoa, 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 whoa. My model freaked out. I was so good at doxing myself in audition videos. I don't know why. Why would they want me to dox myself? That's basically telling them if you hire me as a talent, I will dox myself so fast. Don't do any of the things that I did. But you can see my 2023 audition video from January was so much better quality than when I started, like in 2020 or whatever it was. Growth. I would say this is growth. Okay, I don't want to watch that anymore. If I go back to here. Yeah, let's do oldest again. Hi! Happy 1 year. Thank you! We are going down memory road looking at all my old videos. There's none that I really want to watch though. Wow, this Hololive one hit 9K. I haven't been checking any of the numbers that I've had. Wow, most of these have gotten like tons of views. Since I posted them, they all kind of sat around 1K for months. So I was like, 1K it is. That's how it's going to be. But I guess since Holonichi keeps putting out audition things, people come and they search and they find them. Works for me. Works for me. And then this video was when I really started to find the sort of like editing style that I wanted to do, which I pushed forward with. Even now, it's like the style that I use to edit. We can watch a little bit of it, but
by now, if you exist on the internet, YouTubers flock towards
look at that.
hot news the hour it
Transitions.
comes out. If not for the views,
film
then for
damage.
The glory of being first.
Look at that.
Was caught up in some very serious grooming allegations that I feel were swept under the rug and purposely forgotten about.
I put in the music. I stole other people's footage.
I acted too quickly and made a video that was a little too favorable of Orion's story for my liking.
Look at that. Woo! 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 Woo!
Whether or not you are an avid...
Look at that. That was my very first montage to get people interested in the topic of the video. So rudimentary, but it works so well. Look at, I'm so, like, the amount of effort I put into this video alone was actually insane. This is the first time a video that I made took over like 2 days to make, which was never a thing before that.
Clear pros and cons to the news genre,
Yep.
and I'll be explaining it from the point of view of a creator.
So if you remember before, that 7-minute video was just my model on screen talking. Now I'm starting to add in like important B-roll, and B-roll is so like the thing that keeps people watching, right? This is when I really experimented. I was going based off of like oh my god, what's his name? Jay Aubrey. I was like, you know, we're gonna copy Jay Aubrey. We're gonna do what he does.
Always will be an immensely important part of society, whether it's to celebrate marginalized communities' W's or to discuss the capitalistic undercurrents of the world we live in. Within the VTuber community in specific,
it's still not
where
very
the
good
indie
though.
scene is more expansive than every agency combined, where laws and regulations have yet to protect and prosecute creators in all the facets we are beginning to see emerge, we can only rely on ourselves to spread awareness of situations that come to light. In all honesty, how many of you would have been aware of the insane things Walker has done to their company talents if not for False or Kyo reporting on it consistently? I'll be 100.
Look, you can see that the clips that I'm using are going like like they go really fast, because at that time I was like, what keeps people hooked longer on visuals? And I was using TikTok as an example, so it was going like rapid speed. But like now it's not as fast, but I still do that. But this was like, calm down, I think. Also, I'm pretty sure I still stand with the majority of what I say in this video. It's been yeah, it's been a couple 6 months. It's been a while. But I still generally agree with those things. But that was like my first welcome to 4chan type of videos. Like before that, nobody cared. But as soon as I made that video, 4chan was all over me, man. I'm pretty sure from that video, or from like one of these early commentary videos, there's one person. I know it's one person because every single time I upload a video, no matter what, a short, a video, they have my notifications on, because within like the first 10 minutes, I get a dislike. The same every video, I get one dislike. I'm pretty sure it stemmed from one person that just really likes to find my stuff to dislike. For no reason, like, get a life. But I swear it's one person. Oh, it's so funny. And then, yeah, I did my vtuber stuff, and then I realized when I uploaded this one, which was like my VOD from Twitch, that I reviewed this video. You know, I saw it got a lot of views, so I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start uploading all my VODs to YouTube as members only stuff. And so if we scroll down, you'll see these are all VODs. These are all VODs. And the reason I started doing that was because I had people that were joined my channel as members for $1 a month. And I guess some of them like forgot to unsubscribe from that. You don't have to pay to watch my stuff. Don't worry. But I was like, you know what? Since people have joined memberships, I might as well give them membership content. And I post all my VODs here. There's no views, which is fine. I get it. But if you've ever like missed one of the streams that I did on Twitch and the VODs gone from Twitch, you can always find all of my VODs on YouTube for $1. Yeah, okay. I think that is going to be enough watching my old content, honestly. There's nothing from there. Like after that, all the other videos that come after this video have been the standard that I've been using. So it took about, well, this came out in March, so it took about 3 or 4 months where I really started to learn how to edit, really started to learn how to make good YouTube videos. Good, right? Air quotes. So considering that I learned all of that within 3 or 4 months, I'm pretty proud of myself. Pat on the back. And then I kind of slowly picked stuff up over time, like keyframing text. I didn't know you could do that for a long time. Absolute bangers. Thank you. I know, I'm kidding. Yeah, okay, so I think we're going to move on to our Q&A section. So I am going to switch over here to my Q&A section, and I'm going to move OBS back over here, and I'm going to move this. So if you can see, I don't know if it's still pinned, but if you, congrats on 1 year. Thank you. On the pinned comment on YouTube, there is a link to my Marshmallow. I know it's in Japanese. I know the site is in Japanese, but if you click on it and you scroll down, there is like a little place where you can type your comment. So you can type any questions. I originally thought that I was going to do like a Batsu game, and you know, people would ask questions that would be hard to answer for me. And I was looking at some of the questions, and nobody has asked difficult questions, so we might not even get to do a Batsu. So if you want to ask questions, either send it in through the Marshmallow right now, or just type it in chat. Make it fun, make it hard. I'm gonna turn the audio back on. There we go. Okay, so now we have background music, and I'm taking my headphones out because I can't talk with music. Okay, let me see if I can pull up the first Marshmallow. We'll go from earliest. We'll go from the earliest one. Let's see, Marshmallow. Let me turn off video mode. Marshmallow. Marshmallow. There you go. Wash hands emoji. Hello, happy anniversary. Thank you. Is it one question per marshmallow? No, you can put as many questions as you want. Let me move my model a little bit over. Where's my sprout? Here. Me. There we go. Where do you see yourself in 3 years? Honestly, I don't know if I'm still gonna be doing YouTube, but I have no idea. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I feel like, you know, I was saying before, I didn't think I was gonna make it to 1 year anniversary because just the way I started, I was doing yokai shorts, they weren't getting any views. I would eventually run out of yokai to do. So the fact that I made that huge switch and I'm now almost 5,000 subscribers deep, it feels like I could probably keep going for a while. Now, whether I want to keep doing like the Lycoris identity, I could like abandon VTubing and start a new channel and do like Japan vlogs similar to what I have been doing, just not under like a VTuber. But I feel like that's not gonna happen because I put so much money into VTubing, like the rig, the model, the art. I feel like I'm just gonna stay myself for a while. For a while. I don't know forever, but for a while. Let me split. I have so many tabs open. Oh my goodness. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. So, 3 years from now, probably not going to have any major changes compared to like what happened beginning of this year. But I would say I would still be around doing stuff. Who knows? Who knows? Thank you. Let's do, oh, I just realized you can, we'll do this one. Lore video when? Lore video? Do I really have to do a lore video? I'm not huge on like the VTuber stuff, right? The debut, the lore, the original song, the being in a 4-person indie group. I don't do any of that. I don't really care. Because VTubing to me is not about the community. It's about not showing my face and also being an anime girl. So I would maybe. The thing is, I already have a few projects that have taken up a lot of my time, a lot of resources, a lot of money, that I feel like we should calm down. Let's calm down for a little bit and not spend like $300 on VTubing stuff for a couple months, or at least till the end of this year. So if I do a lore video, it would probably be like a decent one with, I guess, basic animation. The thing I would like it to do would be like in a scroll format with ink that drops that creates like a picture. That would be something that I would love to do. And I can script, I can voice over it, I guess, voice act. But it's not gonna be something that I do for a while. Maybe. Someone fund me. fund me money and I'll do it. Okay, this is a stupid question. Who wrote this? Do you ever experience ingrown toenails? Yeah. I'm human. Of course. What a stupid question. Okay, thank you for the question. Let me delete the ones that I answer, okay? This one. What are your favorite things about your channel? I don't know. The things that I like the most about my channel, if we're not talking about videos and we're just talking specifically about like branding and viewership and stuff like that, I like having the ability to post whatever I want and have a variety of what the fuck? Don't do that. Don't do that. How do I refund you? Don't do that. Take that back. Don't. King. You can't do that. Don't do that. Oh my god. Never in my life did I ever think that I would say thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you for the Akasupa. That is insane. Thank you so much. You are cracked. Okay. Oh no, you have thrown me off my game. Okay. I guess you really want that lore video. Oh my god. I have no choice, I guess. Okay, let me write that down. Lore video. Lore video with a king shout out. Handwritten. Handwritten, so it's forever. It's finalized. Thank you. Be responsible with your money, okay? Nobody do that again. Thank you. Be responsible. Save that money for your Oshi. Thank you. I have a full-time job. I don't need this extra income. I do this for fun. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Favorite thing about my channel is the ability to do whatever I want and not have to worry about my audience suddenly hating the stuff that I do. Holy shit! Okay. So, I recently, clearly, I have done yokai shorts, I have done commentary videos, I have done walking streams, I have done just life updates and handcrafts and shit like that. And having that huge variety of things that I am able to put out and will still get views on, obviously I'd get like a very drastic drop of views when I don't post commentary, but it's still things people watch, still things people enjoy, and I enjoy it. So that I'm very grateful for not being pigeonholed into only commentary and that I can only upload a video if it's commentary. So, you know, that's my favorite part of my channel. Is that a good answer? Is that a good answer? I'm panicking. What if you are the Oshi? I'm no one's Oshi. We don't have to go that far. We are no one's Oshi. Okay. Who did this one? Explain yourself. What do you mean by that? Why would you type that? Is this Mara? I feel like this is something Mara would have sent. If I was a butterfly, would you eat me? Yes. Actually, no. What I would do is I would pick you up and I'd love you, and when you die, I would stick you... like, what are those things that you do to like dead bugs? You put like a pin into like a cushion or a paper and you frame it, and then you'd be on my walls. I wouldn't eat you, you would be on my walls forever. So, thank you. Oh no, did someone... Oh, of course, thank you. Oh, I had no idea that I had members. Okay, next. This one's kind of big. Yeah, let me recrop this. Hi, really loved your video essays and your concept. Thank you. My question is, what lessons have you learned from 1 year of hard work? I wouldn't call it hard work, but and what do you... Okay, we'll do the first part first. What lessons have you learned from 1 year of hard work? 1, forget Twitter. Twitter does not matter. Growing your channel, Twitter does not matter. 2, if you want to be a streamer, stream. If you want to make videos, make videos. Focus on one because you don't have time for both. Or focus on the one you want to grow the most. That's what I learned, because there's people who are joining content creation for the first time, you know, just like me when I first started. Low quality stuff, low quality technology, no idea how the space works. And they're told you have to manage like 5 or 6 different platforms every day, all the time. And that is impossible, it's stupid, and you'll burn yourself out. So, when I made my change, when I said, hey guys, I'm gonna pull back from the commentary videos as my only source of content. And this was like 2 weeks after the big explosion of my channel when the vtubers video went up. And I said I want to do the things that I enjoy, and I'll post more commentary. I'll do the stuff that I want as well. And that realization took like 8 months since I started like really focusing on my content and making YouTube videos work. So I feel like go for a while, you know, stream, make videos for a while, a couple months, 6 months. And then when you realize, oh, you know, this isn't working, this isn't making me happy, change. So that would have been the lesson, that would have been a few lessons that I learned. Something that you really have to experience for yourself. Okay, I'll answer the questions in chat in a bit. Let me finish this. And what do you think of the recent VTubing boom? Will it deflate? In what ways you think that boom affect the content creator industry and the internet as a whole? That is a very loaded question. So the VTuber boom happened in lockdown, right? Beginning of 2020, when people were starting to use Twitch as like their only form of entertainment while they're stuck in lockdown. So that's when VTubing like took off, and then a bunch of VTubers started debuting in late 2020 and 2021. Sorry, my voice is kind of getting but it's okay. We're gonna keep going. And from there, I feel like the end of 2021 was when it was too saturated, too many people. And then 2022 and 2023, it just kept coming up and up and up. But I think 2023 was when it peaked. And now that lockdown's over and like regulations have kind of, you know, gone down, people watching Twitch, people watching VTubers has also gradually gone down. So I feel like this was like a natural phenomenon, just out of consequence for what the world went through for 3 years. So I feel like VTubers are not going anywhere. It's slowing down. The debuts are slowing down. The immediate interest to become one is slowing down because people realize they can't commit so much time to this stuff, right? Just like before lockdown, how many people wanted to be content creators? A lot of kids be like, I want to be a YouTuber, but realistically when you're 18, 19, you're like, do I go to college or do I become a YouTuber? Like, those are not things people think about, right? They're like, I'm gonna go to college, I'm gonna start working. So the people who hopped on the trend because of lockdown, because they had time, they had freedom and all that stuff, they were like, might as well do it. That time doesn't exist anymore. We're back in real life. Can I drink water for a second? I don't know what's happening. My nose is hella itchy and my throat is weird already. Graduations are going up? Yeah. I would say that's a, if you're not in a company and you're an indie and you're not popping off and you don't have enough money like from donations and subs to make it like your full-time job, it's not a viable thing. You can do it like part-time in your spare time. It's not viable. And that's just like reality. Just like with any other YouTubers, you realize if you go back and you look at the trends of what time in their career did people quit their day job to become a full-time YouTuber, you notice that their subs are like, on YouTube, it's 100,000 subs and higher is when they decide to quit. Because that's honestly the point where you're making more money when you invest your time into making content than you are working like a 6-hour job, right? But for people who are VTubers, there goes the train again. The people who are VTubers who have like 10 viewers, like me, there's no way that I could just live my life comfortably as a VTuber going off of fucking King Zakasupas, right? So, I don't think it's because the VTuber trend is fallen off, right? I don't think it's because the technology is overused. I just think the whole streaming industry had a big boom, and now we're going back to normal. I think. So that's why VTubing, in my humble opinion, will never die. Okay, let's answer some questions that we got in chat. Your Kami Oshi graduated? That sucks. Would you do a cover song? Oh, Val. Oh, Val. You have to wait till the end of stream. You have to wait till the end of stream for that announcement. Let's see. Yeah, I think the only way that you could actually make a full-time job living, full-time job out of VTubing and like living comfortably is if you are big. If you are in a company, and by company I don't mean like Walkter and Akio Air, but a company like Nijisanji or Hololive. I would say that's the only way you can go full-time. That or being huge. Like 1 million followers on Twitch, Shoto, Bao, I don't know, famous VTubers. Like those top VTubers, that's the only time when you would quit your main job to be able to live with the money you earn from VTubing. Maybe not, maybe you have other ventures. Stop saying AO, okay? Wait till the end of stream. Okay, next one. Oh, it's so big again. Okay. How do you overcome the mental blockage that prevents you from hitting the go live button? Honestly, I'm gonna be so real. You either want to stream or you don't. There is no in between, like, oh, I really want to, but I'm so scared, or but, oh, I'm not prepared, I don't have the stuff to do it, no. In my opinion, you want to stream or you don't. Like, you really want to stream? Or you're a viewer and you go, you know what, I could do that, it's kind of fun. Wouldn't that be fun? And then you don't do it. Not to be mean. This is something I learned. This is something I found out from watching people, from interacting on Twitter, interacting with other people who want to be VTubers. You either stream or you don't. You can hype yourself up. I'm gonna prepare this huge grand debut. I am going to make all of these fun activities. I'm gonna plan for months and months and months. But then I'm here watching months and months and months later, and the same people have not clicked the go live button before. So, I mean this in the most constructive feedback way. It's okay to be a viewer. It's okay to be the person behind the screen supporting someone else that's live. It's okay. You don't need to feel the pressure to join in. But if you really, really want to, I know starting go live for the first time is scary. Even today, I did not know. First time on YouTube, first time doing like a Zatsudan style thing where we're not doing something incredibly like interesting. I was nervous, I was. But I want to do it. I think it's fun. I like being here, which is why I press the go live button twice. Because on YouTube, you have to go hit the go live button twice to start a stream. You do get butterflies. You do. You feel like you can mess up. You can get too scrambled. You know, you pause, you don't know what to say for a long time. That's all normal. It comes with experience. Clearly, as we saw earlier when we were looking at my older stuff, you start with fucking nothing. You start with no idea what you're doing. You start with gritty, you start with shitty. But hey, I learned how to do most of it in 3 months. Do it for 3 months and it'll get easier. So, you know, I feel like you can. You can. I know if you do have anxiety, it will be hard. It will. But what I did at the start of the stream, actually I'll tell you what I did to get this stream up and running. So, I procrastinated I went through the whole week. I knew it was happening today. I procrastinated doing anything to set it up. Then yesterday, wow, that's crazy how fast the chat came on stream. But yesterday night, I finished exercising, and then I took a shower, I sat down with my dinner, and I said to myself, okay, let's make the OBS settings. So I fixed all my OBS settings to work for YouTube streaming. I watched like 3 videos on that. I tested it out a bunch. I did like 2 practice streams where I was just checking the quality of me moving my model while the video was playing in the background to see if it gets scrambled and stuff. So you do a lot of behind the scenes work. So you know what to expect when you actually hit the go live for the first time. And then I did all my sound checks. I made all my tabs separated so whenever I hide layers like this, it's not pulling up like awful other screens that you don't want to be shown. Lycoris, happy bloom day. Thank you. I'm a rosebud. I'm not a rose. I'm a spider lily bud. I'm doing good. We're talking. We're doing good. Little bit frazzled, but we're okay. So I did all that behind the scenes stuff. I queued up the tab for music that you're hearing right now. I queued up like 3 different YouTube Studio tabs that I need. I checked with OBS, I checked with YouTube's VTuber Studio, did all of that. Went to bed, woke up at 7:30? Was on TikTok for the majority of like an hour and a half. Turns 9 o'clock, I get out of bed. I'm not nervous. I take a shit, and then I sit at my desk, and I go, okay, today's the day, we're starting in 45 minutes. So I make my we're starting soon tweet, and then I watch K-pop. I was watching a K-pop video. I was literally counting down the minutes, looking at K-pop, and then I put in the last of the scenes that I had to make. But that's it. And then it was go live time. I hit the start stream. Little bit of flutters in my gut, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to be here. I psyched myself up by listening to my favorite song. And then we started with like the hot dog, the spinning hot dog. So do what makes you feel good beforehand, so you're calm, so you're ready. And then appeal to like how you want to feel. Whenever I look at the hot dog scene, whenever I do this is fucking hilarious to me. I love it. So I watch that for like a minute, and I'm like, you know what? If this is the quality that the people watching me are expecting, I don't really need to put in a lot of effort to sound entertaining. So that's how I do it. And I feel like you can do that too if you just practice, give it some time, and keep at it, brother. Yeah, that's all I can say for this one. I know it's a hard thing to start. It's a hard thing to like kind of realize where you want to be. But if you want to do it, you'll do it. That's my unprofessional help. Okay, next one. Or was there any questions in chat? To be a VTuber and pretty much all of them streaming, do you have to stream to get big, yes or no, and why? Nope. Nope. You don't need to stream at all. Nope. For me, obviously, I do most of my content on YouTube. I do commentary videos and I do long-form videos. And that's my stuff. And I'm a VTuber. And I have gained the majority, actually pretty much all of my subs through YouTube. I'm pretty sure like the amount of people here in stream found me through my YouTube videos, not my streams. Because my streams are on a different platform and just like completely unrelated to the stuff that I do on my YouTube. So you don't really need to stream. You don't. So being a VTuber is a virtual YouTuber. As in, you make content, whether it's YouTube, whether it's Twitch, whether it's TikTok, whether it's, I don't know, Facebook, I don't know. But you make content with a model. That's it. It doesn't mean you have to be a streamer. I am sub to you and I didn't even know it. Welcome in. You know what? It's alright. Thank you for coming out. To get big though, it's not like a one-size-fits-all sort of thing. You know, people always say, you have to work the algorithm, you have to post content every single day. You don't. You don't. You have to make good content. You have to make good stuff. Unique stuff. Stuff that lasts for a long time. Stuff that is hard-hitting. So, you'll notice on YouTube, the VTubers that get really big that only make YouTube videos are people like False ID, Kyo, Toledo, all my other compatriots in the commentary section, because we're VTubers that talk about VTubers, and we are VTubers that make content that is relevant to like ongoing situations. Usually, you know, drama channels, they get a lot of clicks because people want to know the drama, and that's one way to go about it. And that will get you a lot of numbers. But also, as you've noticed, I have almost 5k subs, and there's not 5k people watching this stream. So you're getting an inflation of numbers regardless. Even if you're a Twitch streamer, you'll have maybe like 1,000 people following the channel, but you'll get like a concurrent viewership of like 10 people, and that's normal. So my experience is make good content. Make good stuff that you enjoy, that other people can enjoy. Learn how to edit, learn how to talk, and views will come. Views will come. I hope that helps. I hope that helps. But absolutely, I had no plan to stream. I had no plan to be a streamer. I don't actually like streaming all that much. Like, I much prefer editing, scripting, and releasing things on my own time and not being like available and live all the time. So like, I like streaming. I do. It's fun. But I don't want to stream every single day of my life. I don't want to have like a stream schedule because I don't care that much about it. Yeah. So I stream because I want to on the days that I feel ready for it, with cool ideas for streaming. And by doing that, I feel like I make better stream content. Perhaps. I don't know. Oh, thank you for the membership. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. I need to take a sip of water again. Ah. Good thing I brought two. Went through one of them. I'm gonna use another one. Did that answer your question? I feel like that should, right? So do what you want. Put in the time that you want. Don't do the grind set unless you are a grind set type of person naturally. And just do it for a couple months. All you need is time. All you need is time. You'll figure everything out along the way. Because I started with nothing, no idea what I was doing. I now feel like I have a decent idea of what I'm doing, right? So just do it. Just do it. And then there's another question in chat. Any advice on how to chat to no chat? Talking to yourself? I don't know if you were here earlier, but when I was showing the Genshin stream, the Genshin gameplay earlier, that was to 0 people. There was no one in chat. You just keep talking. Even now, when I first started stream, maybe there was like 2 people in chat or 3 people in chat, but no one was talking. I didn't have anybody to bounce off of. And that's just something you have to expect. Even people like the Hololive girls who have thousands and thousands of active chatters, they're not going one-to-one talking with people. They have to pretend to stream to 0 because they just can't interact with every single person. Also, thank you, welcome in, thank you. Wow, yeah, so it's another one of those things, like, it comes with time, but also be prepared when you go live. Have like a list of things you want to do, what you want to accomplish in your stream. Like, am I gonna play games and have a story time where I just talk to myself and then I'll clip it and then I'll post it to YouTube later as like a story time video? There goes the train. Or am I going to I don't know, play a horror game and I'm going to do a challenge, like I can only use certain what's a horror game? Like, you're playing Phasmophobia, but you can only use like a candle instead of like a flashlight and things like that. And when you do those types of things, you will naturally react because you'll be like, oh shit, I can't do this, or oh no, I can't do that, or oh god, I'm so scared, because like the vocalization will come naturally in those cases. But that's only if you have an idea going into stream of what you want to talk about. For most people. For myself, I am a naturally born talker, I guess. Like, I talk a lot. I talk a lot. That's why my voice is getting kind of rough around the edges, because when I'm by myself, I can just keep going. I don't know if it's the ADHD, I don't know if it's just the type of person I am, but talking has never been an issue for me, so I can't really empathize, because I've never had that experience. I know it's awkward. Talking to yourself is very awkward when you like take a step back and you realize like, I'm by myself right now. Like, there's no one in this room. My next door neighbors can hear a weirdo talking in English, but like it's something that you just have to train. And if it helps, just narrate your life. Talk to yourself when you're in your house. Like, I'm gonna make tea now. Ooh, this is my favorite tea. Oh, the water is so hot. I don't know. You just start saying things. Start saying shit. What I realize that when I'm not streaming, I've sort of like adapted to do it naturally, like vocalize what I'm thinking. So when I'm watching videos about like K-pop idols, right? K-pop idols doing silly shit, I'll be like, oh, you're so funny, or oh, that's so like you. Like, I'll have a conversation with them, but it's clearly just me talking to myself, right? That helps you train to get over like the cringe barrier, right? That's about it. Yeah, a lot of it is just soul searching, finding what works for you, finding your weakness and putting a lot of effort into fixing that weakness or training that weakness. It's just like exercising for the first time, going to the gym for the first time. Everybody's swole and you're walking in and you have like your tiny little water bottle. You gotta I don't know, you just bought your workout clothes for $10 at Macy's. You walk in, you're like, I have no idea what any of this gym equipment does. But then like a couple weeks, couple months down the line, you're like doing reps, you're talking, you're like doing whatever you want. Not having anybody look at you and not caring if everybody's looking at you. Like, that's a natural part of doing anything for the first time, right? You get better. You get better is what I'm saying. Okay, I think that's enough for that question. Thank you for the questions, by the way. Would you agree that growth also comes from collabs? Nope. Not at all. Nope. Nope. I don't think collabs do anything. It's fun. It's for like making friends with other creators, like-minded people that you can actually like talk to and feel a general connection with online. That's fine. To grow as a streamer, no. I don't think you get a lot of crossover. Raids as well, I don't think you get a lot of crossover. People raid and they send their party who will sometimes follow you on Twitch. Sometimes. But they're not gonna watch your streams. They're fans of the other person. Like, the only way that I can see you gaining a ton of like extra viewership is if you are a big person already. So imagine you're collabing with Shoto. But you also have to be good. You also have to make really good content. You also gotta be funny. You also gotta have charisma. Like, if you don't have those things going into the collab, you're not getting anything out of it. You'll have a fun experience. That's it. I think. So I really wouldn't put all the eggs into like finding collab partners and collabing all the time, because people want to be people want to know what your content is and for you to already be trained in making your content before you collab. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Marshmallow. Thank you. Another stupid question. Hold on, let me take a sip. I'm so thirsty. Favorite vegetable? What would it be? Green bell peppers. Green bell peppers. Not the red, not the yellow. Green one's the best. I like them in omelets. And I also like them in burritos. And I also like them by themselves. With some ranch. Thank you for the stupid question. It makes my life so much easier. The answer is hot dog. Here's the next one. What got you to choose personifying a VTuber instead of creating content with a PNG or even a face cam? Yeah, as you say, I don't want my face online all the time. Usually it's not even for like a safety thing, like I don't want people finding me. I don't care. I mean, don't do that. Don't find me. But how do I phrase this? Growing up, I never got complimented for my looks. I never felt confident in my looks. I never been pursued for my looks and all that stuff, so I never really thought I was like a handsome or pretty person. So I have a little bit of that like, ugh, I don't want to show my face to thousands of people. And also, of course, when you're starting out streaming or starting out making content, you look at the difference between how people treat male streamers and how people treat female streamers. You look at Pokimane, you look at, I don't know female streamers. I don't know streamers in general. Pokimane and Valkyrae and that's all I have. That's the only people I know. I don't watch them. But you notice that people will always bring up their looks. They're like, oh, you're only famous, you're only popular because of your looks. And I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have that sort of a reputation of being like, oh, you're a female. Oh, you look like this, so therefore I'll subscribe to you, or therefore I'll watch you. No, I don't like that. Even my voice. I don't want people like only following for my voice. I don't think my voice is particularly like good either, but I have been complimented on my voice. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I prefer to have the non-face, no face being involved. That's nice. That's good. I don't mind doing a face reveal, and I've done a face reveal twice, but nobody saw it. Nobody saw it, so I deleted it. Yeah, I don't mind. And also, I just always wanted to be a VTuber ever since I found the technology. Like, when I tell you, the first time I saw a VTuber in lockdown was when I first saw it. The fact that, like, a little anime character could move and follow face tracking, that blew my mind. I was absolutely boggled. For a good week, nothing. I was supposed to be paying attention to online classes. I was watching all of the HoloLive videos, all of them. Just in awe of what VTubing could do, what models could do, what rigging can do. And I was like, dude, after I graduate college, I've always wanted to step foot into being a content creator. I can do this. This is something that I want to do. I can do. Let's do it, you know? So I didn't realize that the thing that I was missing as like the extra step that would fully become my online persona was VTubing. Essentially, it was right time, right place in my life that it all came together, you know? Yeah! With a PNG, I'm fine with a PNG and all. I just feel like the technology was so rad, so cool, that I decided we're going 3D, or not 3D, we're going 2D. Thank you for the question! So VTubing is not a trend for me, it's right place, right time, I would say. Who was the first VTuber that I saw? Like, I saw all the fan art when Galgura came out, and that was before I knew what VTubing was. But I think the first VTuber model that I saw was actually an indie, a Japanese indie. It was a girl, Japanese indie. I don't know them. I've never seen them ever again, but that was like the first model I saw that was moving. I was like, whoa, whoa, you know? So being recognized by your work and actions, pretty much. That's exactly the reason. Yep. Then again, you did dox yourself twice. I have doxed myself way more than twice, brother. Way more than twice. Nom. Yeah. I mean, I knew about Kizuna Ai back in 2016 when she was doing 3D, right? And that was like something that I saw sprout, but didn't really realize that that was something regular people could do. But VTubing as a live 2D was something everybody could do. Like, that was not something you had to be like affiliated with Sony to do. So that was like the opening of a new world for me. Okay, here's another one. Thank you for all these questions, guys. Keep them coming. Congratulations on 1 year. Thank you. What do you see yourself accomplishing in 1 year from now? So this is kind of going back to like one of the earlier questions. From 1 year from now, I want to have a better setup for offline, just like walking around streams. I want them to not be gritty and insufferable to watch. I also want to have another model, another iteration of a 2D model. I want to have a 3D model, and I want to have tracking. So I'll be able to do 3D tracking as I'm walking around live. I don't know if I could. That would probably take like a team of people and a lot of money. Maybe not in 2024, but eventually I would love to do that. But otherwise content will remain going as the past few months have been. I have another deep dive documentary coming out probably either December or January. And we'll just keep going unless I get scouted by an agency and I dip off the face of the earth as Lycoris. Who knows? If I get scouted by Hololive, I'm gone, by the way. I'm taking the Hololive route. Thank you for the question. Let me refresh this page because I saw that I got a little bit more questions. Who said lore video when? Okay, so the question that was right after the one that I just answered is basically the same question. It says, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So I'm gonna just, not repeat myself too much, but same answer. How do you consider making content and how do you avoid burnout? Oh, how do you consistently make content? You make content that you want to make. That would be the main factor in making content consistently. Not because you're obligated to, not because you feel like that's the only way you would stay on the algorithm and get views. Just make whatever you want. Just make stuff that you want to do. You can realize that your life, your lived experiences are very, very different from the majority of people around the world, the majority of people watching you. So if you want to lean into something that you feel is maybe like commonplace where you live, might as well make content about it because it's so far from what other people have experienced. So I told people, hey, if you know how to play like a cultural instrument, like if you're Australian and you know how to play the didgeridoo or something like that, or you can play an accordion, or you can, you know, you have like a traditional cultural thing that you can do, make some content on that. If you enjoy doing it, make some content. I think you'll be cool. Or if you want to talk about the history of your culture or the history of where you live, you can do that, because people around the world might have no idea about your culture. Or if you want to do like gameplay videos, like most people want to do gameplay videos, do games that you enjoy doing. So if you really, really, really love Mass Effect, but you feel like that game has been like exploited by the content creation scene for years and years already, find something that you can do to make playing Mass Effect or making videos on Mass Effect interesting, right? So you can do... I realize I don't know anything about Mass Effect. It's just the first game title that popped into my head. I've never played it. But if you know Moist Critical Charlie, he does these things where it's not just a speed run, it's a speed run plus the hardest mode in the game to infinity, right? It's super, super difficult playthroughs. Do something like that. Or do a speed run but no glitches, or do a speed run but you're learning the glitches. Or you can't kill people, or you can only kill people when other people aren't looking. Or you are killing to the beat of music, and if you miss a certain beat, you have to restart. Like, things like that. There's always ways to play games to be different, to be interesting. I recently saw a Hitman video, first video on this guy's channel or something like that, one of the very first. And it was, can I play Hitman, but I can't kill people? Something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure he knocked out everybody. He didn't kill. And he couldn't be found out or discovered by anybody on the map. Like, he had to wipe out an entire map. And he did that to music, and it had like 1 million something views. First video. So like, do that. Do something like that. Really think on it, right? Charlie started as a random game podcast. Yeah. Just do anything that will stand out, that you think is fun, entertaining content. And you'll find a niche, you'll find what makes you happy, and by doing that, you won't feel like you're obligated to post every month, or you're obligated to post every day. You'll do it because you enjoy it, and you'll do it so often because you enjoy it that you'll make like a schedule for yourself. Naturally, that doesn't overexert yourself. My nose is so itchy. You have so many ideas? I don't have good ideas. It comes out of my head without like even passing through my brain, you know? Okay, I think I answered your question, right? Because burnout only happens when you're forcing yourself. And if you really want to do the things that you want to do, you're not going to force yourself. It'll come naturally. Okay, let me answer the question from Marshmallow. This may be too personal of a question, but were you born in Japan? Nope. Or you migrated sometime in your life? Yep. So I was born in the States. I was born in Hawaii. I lived most of my years in Hawaii. And I lived in a couple other states over my like early adult life. And then I came to Japan last year in late August last year. So I've been here over a year, and I'm gonna be here for another 2 years contracted. So who knows what I'll do after that. But yeah, born and raised in America. American. Woohoo! Very quick question, is that a nose or an eye? It's an eyeball. I am a spider lily. I'm a spider lily, so I have eyeball. Right here. If you notice, my rigger made it so the lower 3 blink whenever they want. I don't control when they blink. But my upper 2 that are hidden behind my bangs, they blink whenever I blink. So you can see the one that kind of peeks out on the left side, on the right side, is blinking with me. Yeah. So I have 7 eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My 8th eye is hidden. You have to find it. Yep, I'm a spider lily, so I have spider eyeballs. Thank you. You say brother like a southerner? Do I? Well, I kind of put on an accent too. I say brother like brother. Otherwise, I speak in a bit of a Hawaiian pidgin accent when I'm at home. Like, I don't really do it when I'm not in Hawaii, but when I'm in Hawaii, the pidgin comes out. You can't force me to speak it. It has to be like a code switching thing where it just happens. Show forehead? I cannot. I can't. Actually, I can, but that'll be later. I'll show you the forehead later. I didn't know it was an eye. Yes, I have spider eyeballs. Okay, thank you for the questions. You know, I told you guys to make difficult questions so I would do a Batsu. You guys are so bad at that. You don't know me at all, do ya? This question will not make me not answer. This is such an easy question for me. S or M? Why? The answer is both. I'm a verse. I'm top and bottom S and M. You're welcome. By the way, I'm also a virgin, and I've never held hands romantically before. You're welcome. Easy. You can't stump me on any of these questions. No Batsus for me. Lore video when? When I feel like it. When I have the money and when I have the time. And when I hire an artist that will make motion graphics. Which will be very hard because I usually only hire artists, like take commissions from my friends. Artists that I am friends with. So like I have an artist, like I was friends with my artist who designed my concept. And I was friends with the other artist who did the art for Stuart, my fish. And I'm friends with the artist, we're best friends with the artist who is doing a commission piece for me that I will reveal later in the future. So it's gonna take a while, it's gonna take a lot of money, and I feel like it'll have to be when it's necessary. Because again, I don't like to do the VTuber trends, like a debut, lore, those types of stuff. But eventually, I'll get to it eventually. Who knows? Thank you for the question. Okay, the next one was how do you consistently make ideas for content? And I feel like I've already answered that in one of the other chat questions. So I'm gonna skip that one. Do this one. Hold on. I thought you took the virginity of others? Listen. Listen, only in Genshin. The fact that I play Genshin and I am a VTuber should clue you in on my romantic life. A bit, wouldn't you say? Subway instead of metro. I have no idea what that means, but alright. I still have a few questions to go through on Marshmallow, so don't worry. If you could give advice to you... Why are you saying ayo? Calm down. Uh-oh. What's happening? I realized my stream and chat is a little bit lagged compared to real life, so I have no idea what you're reacting to. Okay, anyways. If you could give advice to your younger self, what would you say? Depends how young we're going. If we're going like elementary school to high school, that's like a different person than who I am now, so And if we're going from college to who I am now, that's also a different person. And if we're going to like the beginning of this year to who I am now, that's also a different person. I don't know. If I could give advice to my youngest form of self, the kid that was stuck in school, I would say pretending to be a tsundere anime character with mysterious vibes is not gonna work in real life. Don't do it. I would have loved to tell myself that. Lycoris lore, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an anime character so badly that I thought being a rude bitch to people for no reason was cool. And I did that for a long time in high school. And nobody liked me. For obvious reasons. I wasn't racist, I wasn't sexist, I wasn't terrible. I was just mean for no reason, you know? I wasn't a bully. I remember it was freshman year of high school, and that was when a lot of new students came to my school. So there was this really kind, nice guy. He was really cool. And he was in my same biology class. And he had forgotten what the homework was because he was on the baseball team, so he was like probably more focused on sports than he was in biology, and I understand that. So he was sitting at my table and he was like, hey, what was the homework again? And for some reason, instead of just telling him, which was gonna be like the most easiest, less amount of words said to this guy that I could have done, I chose to say, you would know if you went on Canvas to look it up. Like, go look at the syllabus. And I was such a bitch. And he was just looking at me like, are you for real? Like, wide-eyed, like, innocent stare of like, are you really talking to me right now like that? And at that time, I thought I was the coolest motherfucker on the planet. Oh my god. And the reason why I bring that up is because all the years later, that has been like a core memory in the embarrassment category, where I look back and I want to slap the shit out of myself because why did you do that? Why did you do that? Just tell him what the homework was. It was like page 5 through 7. It's not hard. So I was doing things like that all the time, and I wouldn't talk to anybody and I wouldn't smile, and I had really long fringe, like bangs, that I would cover my eyes with. Not in like an emo goth way, as in like, you look shabby, you should cut your hair type of way. And I did that. And I had no friends. And I was socially inept. And I was socially inept for a very long time. And this was before anime was cool, this was before K-pop was cool, and I was into both for a long time before anybody decided that, hey, you know what, it's actually kind of a cool industry, you know? So when I left high school, thank God. Watamote? I have no idea what that means. When I left high school and I moved to college in a different state, that was when I was like, you know what? We're gonna leave trying to be an anime character to high school me. We're gonna be different. And I started talking to people. And because I was so socially inept, when I started talking to people, I was being rude unintentionally this time. Like, unintentionally rude. Like, I mentioned that I was friends with a bunch of Chinese people. International Chinese people who would come from China to study at my college. And sometimes the English names that they choose are uncommon, and they feel like they're from like the past century, you know? So when really nice guy, he ended up being one of my housemates in later years because he was so friendly to me and I love that guy. He introduced himself with his English name, and his English name feels like it should be meant for like a 50-year-old white guy who owns a farm, let's just say. So when he told me that, I went, your name is like, I said his name, and it was so inappropriate. It was so inappropriate, and I didn't mean bad, but I was laughing at this guy's face for his name. So advice I would give myself is maybe you should read the book of like how to be friends with people 101 for idiots before you attempt to be friends with people, because you really needed that. You really needed some coaching. Yeah. So I feel like I went through multiple phases in my life, like multiple 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 Lycoris. So now I'm at a place where I feel like I am an adult, I am socially acceptable, and I'm cringe, but I'm not cringe. So that is my answer to this question, and you get a little backstory of my life. Oh my god. Thank you for the question. Drink some Wawa. I was not a good kid. Alright, next. Have you experienced any culture shock in Japan? Many times. Many times. When I first got here, the thing that stood out to me the most, and the most culture shock I've ever had, is that most Japanese people do not wash their hands with soap after they use the bathroom. And what I mean by that is, a lot of toilets in Japan have like a miniature sink on the top of the bowl. Like, you know that removable lid where you can, like, when you need to drain the bowl, usually, that's replaced with a sink. And usually those sinks don't have any soap nearby. And also in bathrooms, like public bathrooms, I've noticed people come out of the stall, probably after taking a shit or something like that, and they will go to the sink and they'll kind of do like fairy fingers, while they go with their fingers, the tips of their fingers, not the whole hand, just the fingers, the tips. There goes the train in the water for like 2 seconds, and then they leave. No water, nothing. I mean, no soap, no nothing. Is it a bidet? Usually bidets have like the little sink on top, yeah. So that was major culture shock. And one time when I was working in the home ec club for, we were making, what was it, cookies or something like that. At my school, we were doing a home ec project. And the teacher was like, okay, everybody, wash your hands carefully. And I stood there in awe as these high schoolers struggled to wash their hands with soap for a good minute. They were like laughing, like, is this good enough? And I'm watching them put, like, you know, when you have Dove soap, they were putting the little extra bubbles on top of the soap and not the actual, like, soap part on their hands and rubbing it through the water. I was so, like, ugh. So that was a culture shock. Another culture shock would be having to sort trash and not being able to throw the trash out of your house until the day of trash pickup for certain types of trash. So for me, I have 2 days a week where the compostable trash, so that would be like food scraps, paper, and all that, is thrown out on the street. But for the rest of the days that the food trash isn't collected, it stays in your house. It stays in your kitchen. So when it's summer, it gets real stink. And sometimes if you miss a day and you gotta wait another week to throw it out, you might get some maggots. So, that sucks. That sucks. I think those are the only two I can really think of. Another one, a lesser one, would be like, people go to the hospital for everything. For everything. any minor sickness, they're like, you should go to the hospital. It's like, I have like allergies. I have the common cold. What do you mean go to the hospital? So I've been to the hospital for very minor things because that's just normal in Japan. And I would never do that in America, clearly. All right, this one is a big one, so let me resize. Okay. Question 1. Which video do you feel the proudest of, and which one did you have the most fun making? So those are definitely two different videos. The video I feel the proudest of is probably my 100k subscriber video that not a lot of people watched. But it was an important project for me because I never thought I would hit 1,000, much less like 100 subscribers. And I got to do the things I really enjoyed doing, which was talking about Japanese history and yokai and folklore, which I hadn't done for a couple months at that point. So that was such a fun excursion. And I got to film hunting for ghosts in real life with a friend. And that was a really fun experience that I probably wouldn't have done otherwise. So that was definitely my proudest video. No, that was the one I had the most fun making. Sorry, that was the one I had the most fun making. But my proudest video is probably going to be the LGBTQI one, because that one I put months and months and months into making. And it popped off, and I was very, very happy with the outcome. Okay, hold on. Yeah, thank you for coming in. Happy anniversary. Thank you guys. Okay, question 2. What is a stream idea you always wanted to do but never had the time or resources to make it happen? I want to do a 3D stream where I am full body tracking, and I want to... two things. The more recent one is I want to learn K-pop dance on stream, and I want to dance K-pop on stream using a 3D model, 3D tracking, and all that stuff. And we'll do like a little dance party. And the other one that I had for a while was doing those walking streams that I do, but have like the full setup where you can see my body walking, like I'll be walking on screen, and with the footage in the background. So it looks like I'm like your tour guide, and you can see when I'm interacting with things on screen. That would be fun. That would be awesome. I would love to do that. What are your predictions on the VTuber industry going forward? I feel like I answered that earlier, that there's going to be a slowdown of corporate VTuber debuts, and indies as well debuting is going to be less. There's going to be more graduations overall because people need full-time jobs now that COVID's done, and you cannot invest tons and tons of time unless you have a solid foundation in content creation already. I think in maybe in a few years, we're going to see a really big change technology-wise in VTubing. Like something that we can't even process right now is going to happen, and it's going to elevate the VTubing technology into a new era, I think. Probably, maybe. That's how technology works. And can you spin the wheel for the hell of it? Okay, we'll spin the wheel for the hell of it. Why not? Where is that screen? Where is that screen? Did I not make a screen? Okay, hold on. You're not gonna be able to see for a while because I need to figure out which screen it is. Hold on. We'll spin the wheel for the hell of it. Oh, it's cropped so poorly. Okay. And let me turn this off. And we'll move this over here. Okay, we'll spin the wheel. Why not? This is my Batsu wheel. Oh no. Pilk. We spin and we get Pilk. Okay, let's go and get Pilk set up. I bought them. Japan doesn't really have Pepsi, so I got Diet Coke. It's probably the same thing. Hold on, let me go get it. Had to be Pilk. Fellas, I'm lactose intolerant. Oh no! Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. Here, some ASMR. Ooh. Hold on, can you hear it? You can't hear it. Okay, well. Okay. Now we get the milk. Oh, I didn't bring a spoon or anything to mix it with. Can I just mix it with my hand? Okay, milk's going in. The way it fizzed! It fizzled. Oh, this is so rancid. Okay. Okay. Eat the dakimasu. Mmm. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, it's so weird. Mmm. I poured a lot. Do I have to drink all of it? Do I have to drink all of it? Okay, honestly, I don't know if it's because it's Coke Zero and not Pepsi, but it's not horrible. Like this tastes like a random Japanese drink that they sell at a vending machine in the middle of the woods. Okay, describe it in 2 words. Sweet. And it's really only sweet and fizzy. Like, I'm not really getting too much of the Diet Coke taste. I'm just getting the carbonation. And the milk is like naturally sweet, so that mixed with the sweetness of the soda is just double sweet. Like, it tastes like milk. Oh, this is a bad idea. I didn't eat anything for breakfast. I didn't eat any food yet, and I'm lactose intolerant, so we're gonna I don't want to finish it. For the sake of me not shitting my brains out at the end of stream, I'm not gonna finish it. Let me go let me go put it away. Let me go put it away. Okay. Oh wait, I know what it's like. I figured it out. It's a root beer float. It's root beer float. It's what happens when you have root beer float and you ate out all the solid ice cream and now it's just like the melted ice cream mixed inside. That's it. That's what it is. I didn't gargle water after that. What do you mean? Okay. Thank you for making me do a Batsu. I've been wanting to do one. Let me rename this as Batsu so I know to change it. Okay. Thank you. Any Pilk chasers? No. Or wait, let's go to this. Oh, let's make me burp. Okay. Let me crop. How do you approach collabs? Not the one to ask because I don't approach people for collabs. Sorry. Do you consider anything before collabing with someone? Also, congrats. Thank you. If we're collabing in a stream, I have never been the person to reach out to collab with someone. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Thank you. I've only had people reach out to me to collab and hound me to collab. So not really the person to ask, but I've done a lot of things where I have reached out to people to get them to be parts of my video. For example, my B-Reel videos and my Ask a VTuber videos, and some of the deep dive videos. I have asked people, I have onboarded people to do pre-recorded segments. And those require one, like a general tweet being, hey, this is my idea that I want to do. If you're interested, please DM me or comment below, and you'll get a few people from that. And from there, you feel like the authority, and they've already give their consent to be a part of this project. So it makes it a lot less pressure to go into their DMs and be like, hi, here's what I want from you, here's what I want to do, and blah 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 blah, right? So yeah, I'm really not the person to ask for collabs. But the wrong way to do it would be to comment under every one of their posts and be like, let's collab, let's collab. I'm a VTuber too, let's collab. Like, don't do that. It would be to follow them, watch their content, already be a fan or already enjoy their content, and be like, go into their DMs, hi, I would be interested in collabing in this very specific project. Don't just say let's collab and do something. Have an idea planned, right? I would like to collab with you on this specialty which I know you will be comfortable in doing. So my first collab offer was Mavranel. Yeah, that was my first one. He came to me, I didn't know who he was. He said, hi, I plan on doing a talk show where I talk with one VTuber about their content or something that relates to the stuff that they are familiar with, and I would love to have you on my talk show to talk about agency VTubers and the VTuber industry and what sort of like things you have found from researching about them. And I was like, sure, I can answer those things very, very well. Let's do it. So it was already catered to my interests. It was already catered to my content, so I wasn't going to be out of my element. So I would probably do that. Reach out with an idea, and then hopefully they say yes. I met you in a collab, and I remember you being a little shy to speak, but it's still very fun. Oh, yeah. It wasn't that I was shy. It was that you guys woke me up at 8 in the morning to play Goose Goose Duck. It was very early in the morning, and it was kind of it was a new experience for me. I had never collabed with people in that size of a group, right? So, and you guys are all friends with each other already, so that makes sense why I was a little bit shy. Yeah, hi Mara. I have a question for a Batsu. What is 2 + 2? 4. Is that a Batsu question? Am I wrong? You are also big introvert? I'm an introvert? Am I an introvert? I feel like I'm an ambivert, no? Because I do stuff, right? We can take the MBTI test. I don't know. How long are they? Am I an introvert? Wait, now I'm curious. I haven't taken an MBTI thing since since I was in college. Or no, since I was in high school, so I was a different person back then. I feel like I'm an ambivert though. Scheduling was a time zone nightmare. I know. Japan time is so unfriendly to collabs. You lean more introverted? Maybe. Perhaps. I won't fight you on that. Alright, thank you for the questions. And we have this one. This is kind of a big one, so let me Boing. What if you're a different gender, let's say myself, a transgender man, would that affect growth? Nope. I'm not the gender I was assigned at birth. I'm agender. I'm non-binary. I don't think it affects growth at all. Would you need to clarify that to your audience? Also no. Nope. People are not required to have any information about you unless you want to share it. Of course, there are times where that bites you in the ass by not sharing certain things about your identity, but that doesn't mean it's a bad thing not to. Like the ones that I can really point out as things that have affected someone in their career are the really big people. For people who are just starting out, or for people who are generally around the like low end of viewership, it does not matter. It will not affect you at all. You can have a male looking model, but if you don't sound like other male VTubers, so what? So what? So what? The whole beauty of VTubing and having any model is that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your gender is. I have a non-binary, slightly feminine leaning model because, and the only reason is because I chose a VTuber live 2D model designer who only drew feminine leaning models. That's the only reason why I look feminine. Otherwise, I wanted to be as ambiguous as possible. And I don't mind. I don't really care. I don't think it affects growth because, again, it's based on quality of your content, not who you are, or voice, or model, or whatever. And there's also plenty of Bobby Nikus, which are cis men who use female models, and that's fine. Like Rev Says Des, or even my good friend who participated in the LootTuber documentary interview, Mama Heavy, they're a Bobby Niku. Like it doesn't matter, and it shouldn't matter. And if you really want to say, hey, guess what? I'm non-binary, and I may have a feminine voice, but I actually prefer to look more like a masculine person, that could be a charm. You might get a lot of LGBT viewers, you know? Yeah, another one, Porcelain Maid, Joel. He's very popular, very big, very clearly, I don't know if he's a man, but very clearly masculine voice with a feminine model. That's fine. Hey, Lycoris, congrats on your 1-year anniversary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It feels so unreal. Would be furry? Yeah, I guess being a furry may subject you to certain audiences not liking you. But again, if you're a furry, you're probably doing furry content, and you're going to attract furries, other furries, and people who enjoy furs. So I don't think it's going to really affect that much. Yeah. And also, this is kind of a nice little hint, I should say, at the next deep dive documentary that I'm doing. This is basically related to the topic that I'm covering. Yeah. Be yourself, you know? Be as feminine, be as masculine, be as alien, be as fucking inanimate as like a book as you want. It's fine. It's not gonna affect your growth. Like, look at Rayless. He's a cat. Rayless is a cat. He's not a cat boy, he's not a cat girl. He is a cat. And he has way more followers and subscribers and content and views than the majority of people. So, there you go. Okay, next question. Thank you for the questions. I am going to refresh. Yep, I got a lot more questions. So if you want to ask a question, you can click on the link pinned in the comment section, and you can ask a question, or you can type it in chat and I will answer. This is not a question. The first part of this is not a question. That's a demand. Alright. I don't know if I can do a good Ara Ara. Actually, I want to spin the wheel again, so we're gonna skip. I want to spin the wheel. We're gonna skip this one. Let's spin the wheel. Also, any VTuber crushes? I do not have a VTuber crush, but I have Oshis that I really like. I like Kamito, who is a independent male VTuber from Japan, and I like Kugaleo, who is a second generation Neoporte, Japanese Australian VTuber, and I like both of them. Just breathe. No. I wouldn't say crush though. It's not like I have romantic feelings for anybody. Nope. I wouldn't call him a crush, but those are my Oshi. Okay, let's spin the wheel because I want to spin the wheel. Goodbye, Pilk. Let me delete Pilk. Okay. Please don't. Also a Bettle fan? Yes, I like Bettle. He's funny. He's great. No. Yes. Okay. 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 Thank God. I did not want to do karaoke. I did not want to do karaoke. Okay, draw my lore. We're getting a lore video. Everybody who was asking for a lore video, you're getting it right now. Let me open Medibang. Ah. This is gonna be thumbnail sized. Window capture, right? Window capture. Can I do that? Window capture. Medibang. Let's get rid of the Batsu screen. Why is it so big? This is what the $100 Akasupa is going into funding. You're getting this. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Here we go. And let's make me tiny, tiny. Where did I go? Oh, right there's fine, right? Okay, let's start with a base color. We'll do a nice. Actually, let's do a nice color like that. What is my lore? I don't make lore for myself. Like, I don't think about lore because I don't care. But let's see. That's a good brush. This is with a mouse. My lore is I am. We'll start here. I am a flower. I'm a little flower. This is a rose. Not a rose. This is a bud. This is a flower bud. This is the ground. Hold on. And then I'm gonna make it. Oh yeah. There we go. This is me. And this is handsome Squidward. That looks good. Yep. And there is a lot of blood on the ground. So this is when I was born. I was born like this. There's a dead guy and I go whoop, because the blood soaked in, there goes a train, soaked in, and I absorbed it like this. And then I bloom and I open up and I look so nice. I look so good, right? And I have my tendrils. Woohoo! That's me, and this is the year 1105. This is the year 1105. The Heian period, where there's big uprisings in the Heian court, and people are fighting, people are dying, and we're going into the Kamakura period. So there's tons of war, tons of bloodshed. Here's me as a baby flower. And that happens. And then years pass. So this is many years go by. And now I am, this is the ground. This is me. And this is the skull. This handsome Squidward. So this is me. I'm tiny, but I'm human sized, or no, I'm human now. I'm humanoid, but I'm tiny. And this is another bloody battle. So I evolved from a flower to a flowered humanoid thing. And this is the, when is the next battle? 1600s, the Battle of Sekigahara, where the Sengoku period ended and the start of the Tokugawa period started. So this was another really big battle, and I am soaking up more blood. And then we have more years pass. Oh, wait, I gotta show you. I am very sad. I am very sad that there's so much war and bloodshed. Even though I'm growing and I'm getting stronger, I am very sad that all this culture is destroying itself. And I'm also seeing the beginning of Westerners coming into Japan. And I'm also seeing a lot more things happen. If you know Japanese history, you know things happen. So many years. And then finally, here's me in full human size. So these are other people, right? These are other people. And I am full human sized. And I'm tall. And I am wearing... Ooh, a top hat. That wasn't the goal, but I'm wearing a hat now. And I'm dressed in a mix of Japanese and Western clothing. And this is the Taisho period. What is the Taisho? Nope. Hold on. Let me look at Taisho era. The 1910s. This is we'll say 1915. This is 1915. There we go. So I am wearing, this is like Kimetsu no Yaiba era. So I'm wearing a mix of kimono and Western clothes. Yeah. So I have fully integrated into human society, and I am teaching everybody. Here's my book of yokai. I'm teaching people about yokai and Japanese history, the history that I saw. And I do not want more wars, and I do not want bloodshed. I'm making this up on the spot. I hope that's okay. And then after that, it's the year... Oh, there goes a train. This is still me. I have gone on my crusade around Japan telling people about yokai, and then I discover the internet. I discover the internet. Is the year 2022. And just talking about things in Japan is not enough. I want to share yokai and history with the world. And so what I do is I go tell people around the world about yokai. Yay! In my big book, my big compendium. And That's my lore. That's my lore. That's my lore. See? So I started here. I was a little baby. Then I kept getting power from all the wars, and I'm very sad about them. And then I become human-sized, and I tell people about history so it won't happen again. And I tell people about yokai because we live around humans all the time, but they are scared of us, and I don't know why they're scared of us. We're very nice. And then I decide to spread my goals of sharing yokai and Japanese history to the world through technology. Thank you. Thank you for coming to my lore introduction. That's probably the best you're gonna get for a very long time. Yay! Let me close that. Let me not save that. Okay, oh, that's not. Let me make myself a little bit smaller again. There we go. Thank you. Alright, now we are on to... Oh, we did this one already. Okay. Oh, that's not the right one. This one. Did you enjoy that? It's good lore? 10 out of 10? Good, good, good. Thank you. Alright, this is the last one so far in the Marshmallow. It's how did you come up with your VTuber concept? And what was the process like in creating it and getting comms? This was... I don't know. Well, as I showed in, like, previous Niji-sanji auditions, I've always wanted to be some sort of yokai. I've always been interested in yokai, so I was going to be a yokai no matter what. And my favorite flower just so happens to be... Can you guess? A spider lily. So I thought to myself, hey, if I do a spider lily yokai, I don't think a lot of people are going to have that sort of like a model in the VTubing world. And this is before I started really looking at indies. So I was mainly looking at corpos, and this is what I thought. So I thought it was gonna be super unique, super amazing. So I went with it. And I said, because I wanted to be a yokai, I wanted to really include like monster aspects. So I wanted my tendrils and I wanted the spider eyes. And that was, and of course the red skin. And that was like the only direction that I had. And then I went to my concept mama, Maddie Chams, my lovely Maddie Chams mama. And I told her this, and they said, yep, okay. That's gonna be $200 to make a reference sheet and design your character. And I was like, sold, love it. And I let them do the majority of the designing. I said I wanted, well, those aspects, and I wanted to be wearing OG Lolita fashion. And they went ahead and designed it for me. I kept a lot of it as a surprise, even for myself. We went through a few concepts, but really it was just like color scheme, but the design was set by Maddie. So that's what happened. And then, see, I was already friends with them, so I knew I could go and do that. And after that, getting the live 2D model version, it was a matter of just going through Twitter, looking for people with comms open that had very unique styles. So obviously, there's many VTuber models that have a very specific anime style and with like certain shading. And I wanted it to be a little bit different. So I wanted like a more watercolor based model. And I found someone who was going for like a pastel is the word. And I decided, you know what? I want a pastel model. So here I am. Of course, after I started using Twitter and going through like indie VTubers, then I realized, you know what? The name Lycoris and the use of a spider lily is very common. There are many Lycoris spider lily VTubers around. But it's okay, because I'm the best. Just kidding. But yeah. That is, I think, yeah, that is the last question that we have. Ooh, let me Let me turn that off. If you'd like to ask any more questions, you are free to type them in the chat box or in Marshmallow. But let's see. Oh, let's see. Let's see. I am hoping. I wanted to invite a very special guest. And I feel like this was the time that they said they'd be ready. I hope they're online. Are they online? They said they would come to the stream. Okay, they haven't DM'd me. Okay, they might not be here. They might still be sleeping. That's okay. Well, are you guys ready for the PNG, the new model reveal? New model time. 3 hours in. Okay, we'll do the model reveal. Considering you've already kind of got a sense for the lore part of it, because it does relate to my lore. The lore that I made up very vaguely. Okay. I am going to go to studio mode. I'm going to hide myself really quickly. Wait. You can't see what I'm doing, don't worry. But I am going to. This is so low quality. There's no special like reveal video or anything. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Whee! I don't even have it as a Fugi, so it's non-reactive. But this is my new PNG. I'm going to be using this for all my walking streams. All my walking streams here on out is going to be this model. Because I wanted a little bit of special thing. Little bit special. Yes. So as you see, as you saw in my lore, I was wearing a mixture of Western and Japanese clothes. That is very common in the Taisho era. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see. Here's me with my little hat. And I have like a little coat. And I have long sleeves. Double long sleeve actually. How's that? And this is a hakama. So it's technically boys fashion, but we out here doing whatever we want. That's me! And I have a little spider lily. So this was my Taisho era. Hold on, let me put my sprout back on. Yay! Now there's 2 of us on screen. So this was made by my concept artist, Maddie Chams. I wanted them to come on stream to talk about the design and concepts, but I don't think they're awake. It's a very awkward time right now in their country. So I understand. It's okay. We love them regardless. So this was actually kind of a rush commission. She had just finished sending me the this PNG like 2 days ago or a day ago. Thank you. I love you so much, Mama. You are so great. The 3 genders, she, her, they, them, cool hat. Exactly! This is my cool hat. So, let's see if I can zoom in more. I have these really nice designs. Very nice design on the kimono style. And as we go up, we get a little bit more into the westernized version. So I have my long sleeve western shirt underneath, and I have a nice bow. And if you look closely, the thing that ties the cape together is the brooch, spider lily, and then the other side I have a little spider, which actually I didn't even realize until I zoomed in, so we were discovering it together. Very nice, very nice. And if we scroll a little bit more up, oh look, on my cufflink, I have another spider. That's very cute. I didn't notice that. And if we go a little bit more up, you can see at the top of my hat, there is, I think that is a spider. I think that is a spider, and the legs go up like a spider lily. Isn't that very cute? That's very cute. And you can see my eyeballs behind the hair. Yeah! So from now on, whenever I go on walks, which will be the Hiroshima Peace Park walk, mid this month, I think on the 17th? I am going to be debuting this PNG on the walk. Yeah! Okay. So since my mama is not awake, hold on. Do you want my live 2D or do you want my PNG from now on? Because I'm gonna start showing pictures of the concepts. Someone wanted to see my concepts and designs, so we're going to do that. Let's see. Traveler Lyco looks great. Yeah! Tendrils are very nice. The Lycoris is propagating. Yay! There's so many of us now. So I'm gonna put me and me together. I love the pose too. It's giving like I'm a little poster boy, you know, sending newspapers out, and then my other hand's going like, bitch. I love it. Okay, I wanted to show you some of the reference pictures that my concept artist sent me, like works in progress, through like my original concept model design as well as the new PNG. So this one was one of the very early designs. Super early. When we were trying to figure out fashion and how to include my tendrils. Because I told her I wanted tendrils. I didn't say where, I just said I wanted them. So this was one of their early designs where the tendrils are coming out of my arms, I think? I don't really know. This is new. New to me as well. She sent these earlier this morning to me. So we're looking at them together. But as you can see, I think my face is the same, my cravat's the same, my jacket's the same. It's just the pants and the sleeves would have been a little bit different. But I think they're very nice. See if I can zoom in on that part. Yeah, it looks almost like a bodysuit, but maybe she just hadn't finished that. I don't know. I think it's cool. I like the sleeve puffs. I really am big into the pirate-esque sleeve that goes really puffy at the ends and then it gets tight for the hands and it comes out again. I love that. I think that's cool. Wait, what is my actual model? What the fuck? My model disappeared. Hello? Huh? My live 2D model disappeared. Okay, there. So if I zoom myself out here, you can see that we have a cuff. I have a longer cuff. And oh no. By zooming out, you can see that I didn't rig the bottom half of my body. Embarrassing. But you can see that my cuff is different. But it's still baggy, and I like that part. Okay, the next version, which was the second version, was what were we going to do with my skirts. So you can see that I kind of have like the spider lily thing still going for me in my skirt area. I don't, is that a skirt? I have no idea. But I guess having it flip up like that was one idea. I don't know. It's trying to use everything you can to make it look like a spider lily. And I guess the tendrils weren't set yet. This is interesting. I like looking at all these concepts. So, oh, nope. My head's gone. Okay. Yeah. And after that, oh yeah, this was the start of coloring. We were doing coloring, so I didn't say that I wanted white hair. It was a design that Maddie had made. So my initial Vroid model, before I made the Vroid that you guys know, I had the red black hair. That was my original design. So I guess they used that to model. Would you want a black hair, red hair Lycoris? This is my evil twin Lycoris. And we were also going with a different color scheme, like the inverted black and white vest versus the other one. I really liked the black sleeves with the white vest. I think that popped a little bit more than like the usual kind. So like the one on the right reminds me of a vampire, and the one on the left reminds me of like a, well, me. It reminds me of me, doesn't it? So we are working on color schemes a little bit. See if I can move to this side. Look at that! And you can really see all my eyes. Hee. I think it looks good. Oh, it was also the eye placement was a little bit different than now. Yeah, this is evil Lycoris. But this is a... You know what's interesting is that I took the top of this left one and I took the bottom of this right one as my final design because my pants are black. Yeah, isn't that cool? I wish Maddie were here to help describe thought process because I don't know anything about what it's like being an artist or a concept artist. But very nice. And then this is the same sort of like concept designing for the new PNG. So I basically also gave very vague levels of instructions because I wanted Maddie to do the designing, majority of the designing. Lycoris Banana. Okay, I'm Lycoris Banashi and the evil one's Lycoris Banana. But this one I said, hey, I would like to do a Taisho era design where I'm half in Japanese clothes and half in Western clothes. And yep, there's bald Lycoris. So I said having a cape would be good because that's usually the type of overcoat that Taisho men had. So we went with a few iterations, and some of them were just full kimono while the other one had a little bit of the hakama, and I preferred the hakama, so we went with that. But I like looking at the different collars. The collars are all different. So I guess she ended up going with the leftmost one, I think. Yeah. Look at that! Bald Lycoris. So that's me without hair, so you can see my eyes. You can see all my eyes in all their glory. Yeah. That's cool. I like that. Bald Lycoris can't hurt you. Yeah, this is so cool. So cool. Okay, it is like a spider and a lily mixed together at the top of the hat. Very nice. So huge round of applause to my mama, my designer, Maddie Chams. Love you so much. I'm sorry that it's a bad time for you for stream, but these look amazing. They do. They look so good. Video game character that I love. Wow. What video game character looks like that? But I basically said, do you know the music video for Senbon Zakura, the Hatsune Miku song? The one where they're all wearing like a mixture of Japanese and Western clothes? I was like, that. I want that. Do that for me. So that's what I got. And I said I really like the navy outfit. So we not navy. What is the green? Olive green? So we went with that. Yeah, it looks good, don't it? I love it. I'm so excited to use it. Okay. So that's all I have. Edmond Dante Edmond Dante, Count of Monte Cristo. Let me look up a picture of that. Oh, the clothing? Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah. Yeah, hats off to Mama. She did amazing. Okay, now. Little bit cut short. If Maddie wakes up and sees the VOD and wants to make like a Twitter thread of the inspiration, please do. I'll like and I'll tweet it out. Actually, I'm gonna... Where's my Twitter? I'm gonna post a link to my Mama. So please go and follow. Please go and follow my mom. She is so great. I love her. Okay. Now, I have one other special announcement. One other special announcement. Okay. No other questions, by the way? Okay. Then, let's move me. Let's move me here. Okay. The last announcement that I have is that drum roll. Can you hear this? Oh yeah, it's picking it up. We, or I guess me, and one other person are currently recording a song. We're making a song, or a song cover. We're not making a song. We're making a song cover. My very first song cover. And I'm not good at singing, and I'm not like the best at anything, especially in the singing category because I don't sing. But we gonna do that. We're gonna sing and post it to YouTube eventually. Yay! I don't know when. I gotta send the mix out to get, you know, mastered and mixed and all that. But I commissioned a friend, and I probably should have asked for permission to share the whip, but I want to share the whip. Let me share the whip. Hold on, let me download it. I have a work in progress picture that the artist, my best friend from high school, sent to me. Oh, fuck, I should crop out. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me upload it, and then I need to crop out who my duet is because I don't want to reveal them yet. It's a secret. It's a secret. But if you know, you know what song we are going to sing. If you know, you know. So, we're gonna do that. Oh! Maddie just woke up! No! Oh no! Maddie just woke up. Are you guys interested in seeing what the design, the concept, and her thoughts? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm doing that. That's a song that we're gonna do. Look forward to it. Okay, hold on. Maddie just woke up and said she'll be here in 10 minutes. Is that okay? Okay. You know what? While we wait, let's do another Batsu unless there's any other questions. I closed the tab. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, rapid fire questions to make me Batsu, because I want a Batsu. I've bought so many things that I couldn't use. Oh, okay. Wait, okay. Hold on. Maddie's here. Okay. I'm gonna call. My love? My love? Good morning!
Good morning.
Oh, you're so quiet.
Wait, sorry. The connection says it's bad.
That's okay. I think we can hear you. You all right?
Yeah, let me fiddle with the settings a little bit.
Okay.
Make the like
this.
Whoa, okay.
Okay.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah. Okay. Keep talking.
Okay. Is this good? Are we good?
Okay, chat. Is that good? I think the audio is okay though. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for coming. You sound so tired.
I'm sorry.
No.
I completely misunderstood. I thought there's like an hour more, and I was like, oh, I can get up.
No.
And then it's like, oh, you come on at 7.
I waited like an hour more. I waited an hour more into stream before I started on it, but you weren't here, so I just went on without you. But now that you're here, would you like to talk about your concept design for me?
Of course. Should we start with like for the PNG or the original?
The original one. So I have pulled up. Okay, my stream, if you're watching on YouTube, is going to be a little bit delayed from our conversation. So
yeah.
On screen, I have the original design concept where I have like the tendrils coming out of my arms instead of my head. So,
oh yeah.
Do you just want to talk about like your original ideas of how to design me?
Yeah, of course. So you haven't seen those 2 drafts, like the one with the with the long sleeves.
No.
And that's because in uni they taught us to like never show a draft to a client that you don't personally like, because the client will inevitably pick that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's like I know you personally will like work with me, and if I tell you, oh, I really hate this, give me a chance to redo it, you'll be like, yeah, cool. But in general, clients aren't as nice.
Okay, I see. So you didn't like the first 2?
Yeah, I really didn't like them, but the second one has the shorts that we kind of went with, but
yeah,
the back is kind of bad because it overlaps with the hands, especially since it's like in the VTuber position. It would have looked kind of silly, like you have some kind of weird tail.
That's true. I'm looking at both of them now on screen. Yay!
Right.
Is there anything like? Oh, go ahead.
They were like, they also felt like more generic. Like these are like the first drafts.
And
then I thought, wouldn't it be better to like have shorter sleeves, and so we can see more details on the shorts and on the cape. It's not a cape, it's a coat.
The coat.
And yeah, and also put more detail in the little broche. Is that the word? The little flower on the cravat.
I don't know. Brooch. I don't know. But yeah, the cravat.
I don't know words. Yeah, but made the cravat bigger, made it, gave it the tendrils as well, and made it fluffier, like it's tucked into the coat, so it has a better shape too.
Oh.
I couldn't find the layer in my file, but I know I tried to have the dress shirt have stripes instead of the flower.
The tendril parts? Interesting.
But it also felt like more generic, like having the higabano flower as decoration on the sleeves. Ended up, it felt more on brand. It looks much better in your model than like even the final design, in my opinion.
No, but I like it. I like it so much.
Right, like, yeah, I think it's a good idea. I think I didn't like exactly draw it properly. But the model, the person that drew the model did such a good job.
Yeah, incorporating it.
Nice.
I always thought it kind of looked a little bit like origami cranes, which is somehow like perfect in line with my interests. So it works for both.
Aw.
But honestly, I love the initial like tendril design.
Aw,
And I
I'm
like how you
glad.
put the flowers everywhere, like on the cravat, on my tassels on the shorts. It looks so good.
Right? The tassels, I felt very big brain to like put a ribbon instead of like the literal flower. So it
Yeah.
isn't like too much.
Wait, let me zoom in on screen so you can see it. So it's not an actual flower, but it's a ribbon. It's a bow.
Yay!
Yeah.
And I think in the final I made the tendrils red,
Yes.
but I cannot remember for the life of me because it's not right in front of me.
Yeah, it's red on at least it's red on my live 2D, so I assume that's where they got the colors. Can you talk
Yeah,
about the color
probably.
scheme for a bit? Why you chose the hair and the black and the whites and the reds?
Okay, the skin, you told me like an unnatural skin color like red. And I thought like black and white would look pretty royal.
Ooh.
Like cuz you know cuz like red is the royal color and then we're going with OG fashion anyway.
Mm.
So I thought it should look like fancy and how's the word? I don't know. English is like my second
It's
language.
okay.
Chat, I'm sorry. Not exactly regal, but like official, like fancy, you know, like how dress like formal dress is
like
always
red
black
carpet.
and white.
So like
Yeah,
really
yeah, that
vibrant
kind of
colors.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it like because the flower is just red, so it also felt like putting any other colors, like a completely different colors, would be off brand. So I went kind of monochromatic.
Monochrome?
I
Yeah.
think it is. Yeah.
I love it. I love the
And
way it pops. And then we decided to go with the black shirt with the white instead. Wow.
yeah.
I love it. Okay.
Also like after this, I immediately after you approved the colors because I was looking at our chats.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, actually, and changed the main eyes to black because I thought it pops more on the face.
Yeah, I was just about to say all of my eyes in this concept are all red, but clearly that's not the case anymore, so yeah.
Yeah, I didn't give it to you because I thought it's kind of redundant, but like right after I send you this and you approved it, there's another screenshot of with like the black eyes that you're like, oh cool.
Yeah, I like having I guess the humanoid eyes separated from the rest of my spider eyes. And then I also noticed oh sorry. Sorry. I also noticed that like
what did you notice?
The inside color, I don't know if it's just your art style, but I didn't have any whites in my eyes. It was just like a lighter shade of my skin color. Was that on purpose?
Oh, it's not a lighter shade. I
It's
do
the same
not
shade.
draw the lights of the eye. A second. Let me like learn to talk again.
Okay.
Yeah, it is just my art style. I don't put the whites of the eyes anymore because I don't feel the need for it.
Oh.
Like on light skin, it's just an extra layer of like a different light color on the face that I don't see the point of.
That's true.
And on dark skin, I feel like the whites of the eyes are often more bright than the actual eyes and like takes away from them. Obviously, this is just about my art, how my art looks. I'm not talking about like anyone else's art style or real people or anything like that.
That's okay.
But yeah, in my art, at one point I felt like I don't need it, so I just stopped doing it. In your model, they put a little bit of white in the eyes.
Yeah, so I think what my Live 2D modeler did was they saw that there was no white part or the lighter part of the eye, and then they were like, you know what, let's make it a little bit gradient. So if you look closely, it's still pink, but it's not like skin color pink, which is nice.
Yeah, I think it's needed in Live 2D because you have to like clip the iris to it and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure that's how they do it, but I don't know about rigging. Also, while we're talking about the eyes, you may notice that all of the eyes look like they have irises in the concept. And I remember we were talking about that because while I was drawing it, we still thought that you would be rigging it yourself.
Oh yeah,
and
that's right.
I was like, good luck rigging all those eyes now. And you were like, actually.
I completely forgot that I was going to do it myself.
Yeah. It's fine, it's hard, yeah, but you asked me to make them, like, more spidery and non-functional.
You know what, that makes more sense, that why that happened, because I have no recollection of me saying I was going to rig it myself. Why did I think that? I don't even have enough money. I guess I don't have enough money to do the full body rig, because I'm still unrigged at the bottom. But, yeah, no chance. No chance I'd be able to rig myself. Let me move myself a little bit over.
Rigging's way too hard.
For real.
Even just looking, like, riggers are magic, actually. Even just looking at it on YouTube and stuff, I'm just like, how?
How? Especially, I'm not even, like, a basic artist. There's no way I could pick up rigging. Okay. Do you want to move on to the new PNG now?
Of course.
Yeah. So, okay, let me transfer to my new PNG. So what was your inspiration?
That one was an adventure, actually, the process of drawing it. But obviously, you know, I keep forgetting what this type of fashion is called. Like military Lolita, but it's also like Japanese.
Oh, this was like a mixture of the Taisho era, actual like what people wore actually. It was like a mix of Western and Japanese, but it became a little bit more anime and more accentuated through like Senbon Zakura and Bungo Stray Dogs, like that.
Oh, I didn't know those guys were in that era. Okay.
They were, yep.
Oh, that's very funny to me, actually. I thought they were like modern day.
No, it was around this time period.
Oh, damn, okay. I not to go on a tangent, but I think it's funny, but me and my friend never watched it, but when we were at at a con recently, there were tons of cosplayers. So we would be like, that's Dazai and not Dazai's, but while not knowing which character is actually Dazai.
Are you just saying, oh, that one must be Dazai. Oh, that one must be Dazai.
Yeah.
Is Dazai the one with orange hair?
I
or
really
is he
don't know.
the boyfriend? I don't remember because I never watched it either. I don't know. I know the real people.
Eternal mystery.
I read the books from the real people, but I don't watch the anime.
Oh yeah, they're also named after artists.
Yeah,
writers.
They're writers. They're real people.
Damn. We know so little.
No,
Anyway,
that's Chuya. Okay, I guess
Chuya.
I was wrong.
Okay, Dazai is... Okay, that's everyone else, though. No, I'm kidding, sorry.
So this one I gave a little bit more input on what I wanted. Like I said, I wanted the hakama, but I don't really remember, like I didn't give any input on like the design for the cape and the collars and the hat generally. So you want to talk about that?
Yeah, sure. I was going off the references you gave me and the, you know, other similar stuff I found on Pinterest. These sketches, the bald one, you haven't seen it all because I didn't get to drawing the hair. Like, since I already have the basic character design of like the face and the hair,
I don't need it.
Did not draw it. I jumped immediately into the outfit. And I drew that middle one first and immediately hated it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the outfits, I was like, okay, try again.
Oh yeah, the sleeves are a little bit wavy.
Yeah, the sleeves are... I don't know what it is. I cannot draw kimono sleeves while the arm is down and make it look really good.
That's okay.
It's actually hard. That's why I decided to change up the pose a bit. Like the cape overlaps, and it makes you look like you have no waist, and it's like a tube.
Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, and I forgot to turn off the layer for like the clasp that I went with, but the actual clasp that I drew is like in the middle of the cape, and it doesn't even feel like very practical, because wouldn't that just get in the way of raising your arms? And then the arms
Yeah,
are like
maybe, yeah.
completely lost. Which, yeah, in the references of stuff from that era, it felt like the sleeves were much shorter, I guess, because they were, military people doing actual work.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, this one was, again, going by the the logic of never show your client something you don't like. That one was completely rejected, and I made 2 other ones that I should have put next to each other to make it easy to show off.
Yeah, I didn't see him. But I really like how it came out. I like the length of the coat, and I like the transition from the kimono part to the hakama. I think it's so cool.
Right? Even in the references, it also looked really cute and really cool. So I tried to make it like that. Yeah, we also had a try with an actual kimono, which
it's the one I'm
if you
showing.
put like a pattern, if you put like a pattern on the kimono, it would have looked nice. But it's kind of like this. It's kind of plain, especially since like I couldn't put a lot of decorations on the sash. I know that has a name.
Obi?
I forget it.
The obi? You can just say sash.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually men's sashes, they don't really have a design. So it makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little more plain. So the like I showed you those 2, and you were like, let's go with the other one.
The hakama.
So that's what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I still like decorated the cape a little, made it more like the kimono concept, and compromised on the collar, because like a dress shirt collar and the raised cape collar felt like a little cluttered, especially with the ribbon and the fold of the kimono and the decoration. But
I see.
yeah, but like flattening the cape's collar into more like a dress coat. That's what that's called. I'm pretty sure. More like a dress coat collar. Like fix that, and then just like making sure that the ribbon, and making sure that the ribbon and the golden little thingies don't overlap too much. I also felt very big brained for that, because like have a little spider on one side because it's a spider lily.
The spider is so genius, and the spider at the top of my hat too, and the cufflink. We found it together on stream. It was like, oh, look at all of the little spiders, because I hadn't seen it up close. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, your little friends.
They're my buddies.
And the like gold chains instead of the tendrils of the spider lily.
That's so cute. You're a genius, Maddie.
Right? Thank you. Drawing those first concepts was such an adventure, though, because like a few days after you commissioned me, I signed up for a con, and they actually accepted me. And I have never been to a con before, so I had to draw all of the merch that I was selling in the span of a month.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So, no, it's not your fault. It's like, I'm not gonna say my time management is poor, because I managed to do everything I needed to do, but it was not easy. I drew like 30 chibis and 2 prints in like a month.
Oh my god. And you got them made into actual merch? All on time?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Insane.
You're an actual god.
And like when I when I like scheduled myself to draw your commission, like I sit down to draw those first initial concepts, and I like as I'm drawing, I feel myself getting more and more sick.
Oh no.
And I and I
Gets
stopped
worse.
when I like could not physically draw anymore. And then I was stuck in bed for 3 days, couldn't eat, couldn't get out, couldn't do anything. And then I was a corpse for 3 more days, because I hadn't eaten. I was basically starving for 3 days. It's fine though.
I'm
Got
so
better.
sorry.
It was
I
like
didn't
just a small virus.
I didn't realize that my concept art and me being a VTuber took such a big toll on you. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's okay. It's
My lore,
okay,
I'm lore
fine.
accurate. It sucked the soul out of people. I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's just like an unfortunate coincidence. Because like almost like a week after I got better, it was the con.
Oh
And
my
like the
god.
day after the con, I'm dead from it. And you messaged me like, hey, how's progress?
I'm sorry. Oh my god. I'm heartless. I'm so cruel.
Like, sorry, I don't want to make you feel bad. I just think it's very funny.
No, what horrible timing. Honestly, I could have waited more months. Like, I was not in a rush. Oh no.
No, it's fine. I was like, no, you're so nice to me. I was like, no, I should be on time. No, it's
Everybody,
fine. It's
please
like
give a big round of applause for Maddie. She's so amazing. She did this for me. Oh my god.
It's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Don't kisses you. Don't worry.
Kisses you. Oh my gosh. And you wake up early for me too.
Of course.
You're the best.
I have the magic power to wake up like a few minutes before my alarm.
Ah, amazing. You were just on time. I actually have a question. There's someone in Marshmallow who asked a question to you. So they said, do you have any tips towards creating a VTuber design? Anything to not do and common mistakes while designing? So we should preface by saying that you're not a VTuber designer.
No, this is my first and so far only VTuber design. I am a brand new mother. Oh yeah, again, going on a tangent, but mom, she wants grandchildren. She's like, I don't care what you do or who you date, but I want grandchildren. And when I finished her initial design, I showed it to her. And I was like, behold your grandchild.
My firstborn. Yes.
She was not amused, but I was, and that's all that matters.
It's me, I'm the firstborn.
My baby.
The only one.
The only one for now.
So I guess in general,
siblings in the future. Yeah. In general, because it still was a learning experience. One thing to not do is have the hair cover up everything. Because like, I remember I was watching one of your streams and chat was surprised that you have eyes above your eyebrows.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah.
That's okay. In a future iteration, we'll do a forehead reveal.
So true. Yeah, so unless you're gonna coordinate with the rigger or the model artist and have the hair be visible, the eyes be visible through the hair, it's a good idea to keep the face kind of clear and to have good contrast between the face and the hair, or like any hair accessories. So we have like white hair with red skin, which is
big contrast.
Really yeah, and the black eyes, which is really good contrast and immediately like draws your face there. And you know, the face is also framed with especially in your model, with the little tendrils that draws the attention, and like the black collar.
Yeah. Oh my god, my voice is gone.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You've been talking for too long.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Yeah,
make
it's
me.
for your colors you want like good contrast, and you have to think of your like budget when you're rigging, when you're gonna have a model and a rig made. You know, depending if you're rigging it yourself or making the model yourself, that kind of stuff. But generally, like a lot of accessories or a lot of moving parts are gonna cost you more. Like I think rigging, if the new PNG was to be made into a model, that would be
a
more
lot. That would be a lot. The
Yeah, 'cause you
accessories
have to.
jingling about.
Yeah, there's so many little chains. Oh, once I saw a model with like the whole dress was just chains that were dangling around. I was like, oh, insane.
My
They
god.
went insane with this one.
That's why I'm only half
Oh,
rigged.
oh, you'll be fully rigged one day, my child.
One
Don't
day.
worry.
Oh, here's a little announcement. I'm getting a update to my live 2D soon.
Ooh.
Eventually. A little bit. Maybe we'll do more rigging, but for sure for the art we're getting a little bit more of an update. Just the back of my head. I'm gonna have hair in the back of my head now. Because I don't.
Aw, we can pet it.
I have a smooth brain in the back, but not for long. I'll have back hair.
Wow, you're gonna be so smart.
I will.
You will. Yeah. So, and you know, have a concept that you really like as well. Like you should definitely like your design. If you know, assuming that you're drawing for yourself, that you're making a design for yourself and not a client. Uh, but even for a client, you should make sure that they like it as well, because designs and models and rigging is not cheap, so you don't want to be having to change. You don't want the model that you hate, basically.
Good advice. Very good
Yeah.
advice. Don't hate your
Yeah,
model.
extremely, you know.
Can't relate because I love my model. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that I also love it, because I will be looking at it forever.
Good, because you're
Watching you
stuck with me.
hold your hand, of course. Yeah, it's just when you're an artist, and like if there's like a little thing that's bothering you, at least I noticed this for myself. If there's like a little thing that's bothering me, for like personal art or whatever, I'm kind of like, I won't be bothered to fix it. I'll just be like, whatever, not every art piece can be perfect. Which is true. Like, you'll never make something perfect, but if there's, like, when you're doing something quote unquote important, I guess, because still, it's not like completely permanent, but it's still a big thing, like VTuber designs and models. So if there's something that you're very bothered by, you should go back and fix it. Like, it's worth it.
Yeah. I agree. You know what my favorite point of my model is?
Which one?
My very favorite? Here. Oh, I'm out of screen. This. The ahoge that looks like a spider lily. This is my favorite point. It's so cute.
Oh yeah. Right? I also felt very big brained for that.
That's my favorite part. It's so cute. Thank you.
The way it like, I think they traced it to do, not traced exactly, but it looks exactly like the reference.
It must be
reference
same
shape,
shapes.
which is very cute. Yeah.
I love it so much. I also, my favorite charm point is where is it? Right here, the cravat. I love how my tendrils are like going up, but then the main tendrils on the cravat spider lily are going down. So I get like the best of both worlds. I love that. I think that's cool.
Yeah, the spider lily is a very fun flower. It's really hard to draw.
I know, so I've heard.
Just because there's so many parts, like I put a single flower, but usually they're like in little clusters.
Yeah, they're in clusters.
Yeah, but because it points up, but it's like impossible to point to make like it's not impossible, but it would look bad if it's if like all the tendrils are going
Point
up and
up.
like into your chin.
But it
Like
looks
if
more
they're
like a
too long
spider
on the
shape
top.
too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I made. I don't think I did it exactly like that in the reference, but because the model, like, they made it symmetrical, it ends up looking like a spider, so it works out really well.
A little bit. Let's see if I pull this one up a little bit more. That one, your reference one seems like it goes down, like a lot more goes down. It goes down farther, but I think it's like a good even match for the live 2D. Yeah, I think it looks good.
Wait,
I'm
yeah,
looking at the colored
I made
ref. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, I can actually send you the actual finished reference if you don't have it on hand, which...
Am I back?
Yeah, okay, you're back in the call.
I'm back in the call. I'm not back in the stream, I don't think. I don't know what happens. How do I reconnect back on stream?
Oh, I don't know. I've never streamed on YouTube.
Wait, okay, I'm back on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're back. We're so back.
Okay, oh my god. No, that was me. That was me. My internet gave out. It does that because I'm fucking living in Inaka. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Yeah, my internet blips out like every day. Like I was really hoping that it wouldn't happen during stream, but welcome to countryside Japan. Woo! Sorry. Yeah, that knocked out a lot of things.
Oh damn.
Okay.
I mean, I live in the capital and my internet is still like a little bitch that blips out every day, so
okay, hold on. We were looking for the initial finished design. I'm pretty sure I have it bookmarked on Twitter. But can you resend it on Discord?
Yeah, here's the...
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is what happens when you don't set up a failsafe when your stream dies.
Oh, is there such a thing? I mean, it must.
There is some sort of thing that you can do, but I'm too lazy. Okay, I have it up on stream.
Yay. Okay, yeah, the tendrils, they're... Yeah, I made them like more asymmetrical.
Oh.
And, only 2 are going up. They made it more like a spider, which is big, like spider legs, which is big brained on their part.
Oh, true. We have like 4 going up, and you have 2 going up in yours.
Yeah, there's 4 going up on the leggies, which I think is accurate.
Oh, yeah. I think I have no idea what a spider looks like. 4 up, 4 down, 8 legs, something like that. Oh, you know what I've been meaning to ask?
Yeah.
Do you know how many eyes a spider has?
Isn't it like 8?
It's 8. Do you know how many eyes I have?
8.
No.
Is the 8 ones hidden? Oh. I mean, there's 7 on your face.
There's 7 on my face. Where's the other one? Mom, I've been telling everybody that it's hidden in secret, but in truth, I don't know where it is.
Oh, I was just gonna go along with it.
I don't know where it is.
Like that you have like a secret eye.
Where is it? Please tell us.
No, I can't give out my child's secrets like that.
Okay. It'll be a secret forever. It's forever hidden.
Of course.
Okay. I guess the world will never know. Even I don't know where it is. Okay. Is there any other questions for my mama while she's here? Because I don't want to take up too much of her lovely time. It's so early in the morning for you.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Any questions or any comments for her? Because I know my stream chat is a little bit delayed because I wanted a little bit of latency for the quality of the image. But who knows? Back of the neck? Maybe. Back of the neck? Is it actually not an eye but a mouth and that's where all the tendrils are coming out of?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wow.
You don't know. I don't know. Someone asked, what kind of art do you usually do?
Pretty much like you see in the reference, like usually more shaded, but my style varies a lot. It's, you know, character art, anime style art. Or maybe the eye isn't the mouth.
If you can open wide enough. Can you see it? I don't know. Maybe.
Someone goes to look in there and you just bite their head off.
Because I'm evil and dangerous.
But
yeah, wait. I sent out your Twitter handle before, but I'll do it again. I will promote you as much as possible all the time. So go look at Maddie! Maddie does a bunch of amazing art. Currently, they are doing bunny a month. Or no, bunny a day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's on Tumblr. The vlog is called One Bunny a Day. And I draw one bunny for every day of 2023.
I'll also link that. One bunny a day. Go check that Tumblr out. Amazing. There is even a Lycoris bunny. I don't know if I can find it.
Look out for another one, actually. Well, I can find it in my files.
I am scrolling. I'm scrolling your Twitter. There it is. I found me.
Oh,
I found me.
Oh yeah, I did post you on Twitter. I forgot.
Okay, let me add it.
I have no brain.
Where am I? My little bun.
And there should actually be another one because
two. I get two.
You get two because like right now, there's like a little promotion I'm doing where if you commission something above a certain, like it's pinned on my Twitter actually. If your commission is €70 or more, you get a free bunny. So I'm gonna draw you one with the PNG. I just didn't have time.
Yay! I get two bunnies. It's so cute. The bunny me is so cute. I love it.
Bunny, you working hard, studying,
reading about them yokais. Yes. All according to lore. Lore accurate. Always. I'm always lore accurate.
So true.
Okay, so you two can have your own bunny if you want. If you commission Mama for how much is it? For a bunny?
A bunny is $9. It's kind of pay what you want on coffee for a bunny like this, but the minimum is $9.
So for 3 coffees, you can have your own bunny. Amazing! Thank you so much for coming! Do you want to say anything else? Or I'll let you go on your way. You can have breakfast.
I want to say... I just want to say that you're like... You're so nice to me. You're like... Well, first of all, you're the perfect client, basically.
Aww.
Letting me do what I want and being so patient with me and everything. But you're also like... so nice and so sweet as a person.
No, you. You're so great.
No, shut up. Shut up. You're not allowed to disagree. Yeah, I'm really glad I get to be your friend. Thank you so much. I love you.
I love you. I love you. Thank you. Nuzzles. I'm nuzzling you on screen. You're the best. I love you so much. Aww, be friends with your artists. Love your artists. Support your artists.
And your children.
And
in
children.
Real life and online.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to keep you too long. So.
No, it's okay, really. but thank you for having me.
Of course. Thank you for coming out. I love you so much. Okay. Bye-bye.
I love you too. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Yay, Mama. I love her so much. Never expect free art, but love your artist to death. They're so great. Okay, so I went through all of the questions from Marshmallow. I think I went through all of the questions that I had on chat. So I think we are going to end here. That was all I had planned, honestly. I have in my notes 10 a.m. start, react to old videos, Q&A and Batsu, PNG reveal and Maddie, and then song announcement, but we did song announcement earlier. We can do one more Batsu if we want, as long as we don't do let me delete drama lore. Let's do one more bots to end it. I gotta move me over. Wee. Okay. Please don't be a bad one. Okay. You guys get to tweet. What would you like the last tweet going out, ending with a bang? What would you like me to tweet for you guys? As long as it's not horrible, you can tweet anything. And that'll be our ending stream tweet for the day. And then we'll be done. I've been going for so long. Besides that blip, it's been like 4 hours. No, wait, I can't count. 11, 12, 1, 2. It's been 4 hours. Look at that. Think hard, think hard. And then let me get that ready so we can see it. Oh wait, that's Batsu. We'll hide Batsu. Marshmallow. There. There, I think that will show what I will tweet. Wow, it's been 4 hours. That's the tweet you want me to send? You have the power to tweet anything and you said, wow, it's been 4 hours? Shoot for the moon. Go harder. Okay, let's put that here. There we go. You really want me to say, wow, it's been 4 hours? Okay. Wow, it's been 4 hours. This is what you've chosen for yourself. Oh, let me turn on background music again. Bald Banashi? You want Bald Banashi? Tweet. Real. Okay, you only get one. Can I get... Okay, we're gonna go with Bald Banashi. Oh, it's not capital. Bald Banashi tweet. Real. Okay, we're going with this. There you go. Chat has now tweeted. And with that being said, that is all from me. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me on my 1-year anniversary. It's so insane that we've made it this far. Like, oh my god. It's been a year. Thank you so much for the questions. Thank you for coming to hang out. Thank you so much for the memberships and the super chat. The super chats? Like, oh, I can't even believe people spend money on me. Thank you so much. So, I am going to head off now. You guys, I don't know what to do with the rest of the Batsu stuff I got. I have wasabi chips and I have spicy chips, so I guess I'll just eat them whenever I want. Okay. Signing off. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Bye-bye. I am so hungry. I had no idea that I'd be lasting this long. I am so hungry. I'm gonna go into town and get a burger. Okay, goodbye.